All right. I think we're back. The real question is, did it fix the capture card? What's the name of that website? Chatterino. I have a feeling the show actually did go down, so the crash didn't work. But we're back. Let's see if capture card works now. The answer is probably not. But we will try. Camera. No, oh, dude, you guys redoing that? Bro, you guys are cheating. Cheaters! 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 Dude, why? Okay, I have no idea why the freaking heck the capture card is just not working. You guys are cheating with that. Bro, if this computer broke and I have 2 broken computers, I might cry. It's like I go away for a little bit of time, and all of a sudden... No, it does work. It does work. It's working fine. Okay. All right. Hold on. Does it work? Does the Switch version work? Okay. Okay. I have solution. Maybe. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Activate. We're going to just try it. All right. Nope, that is a black screen. I don't know what I expected. Dude, we're down to 200 subs. Holy subapocalypse. Oh, mamma mia. We dropped 300 subs during Heroes of Time. 300. Okay, so the one capture card does work. So, what about this one? Does this one work? Deactivate, reactivate. What if I just re-add it? What if will re-adding it work? Rowan, he's so sad. Okay, I have a solution. Okay, we're going to add the camera because it worked in the OBS or in the Dude, we need everyone start gifting subs while we're gone. Well, how many subs can we gift until before I come back? Add existing. Aver Media. Wow. Okay, there I am. Hi. But now I'm echoing. So wait, we don't want that. We want this one, and we want to add Rowan. You guys are gonna see him, and he's gonna be really sad. Okay, capture card. Hey, no. Now lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're still here, right? Okay. Video capture device. Add existing main. But main is broken. Activate. Yeah, main is broken. Okay. So we have to remove main, kill main, and now I add a new capture card, which is also going to be called main. Don't you dare. Sorry, I didn't realize my parents were going to go to bed, so not early, but what are you eating? me tell you, this kid. Yo, we're live, right? Type 1 in the chat. Video capture device, Avermedia Duo 2. That's my face. Hi. Hello. Okay, so I'm here. Rowie. Activate. Test 1, 2. And then... Alright, can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Are we good? Your mic changed. No, I didn't. It didn't change. It's this one. Okay. Hey. Bud. Take a nap. Go to bed. Rowan. This dude, man. We can see you and the dog. Yeah, he's in his pajamas. Go to bed. Rowie. The cone, dude. The cone. Hold on. Oh my god, since this camera is new,
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
lay down.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Bedtime. Okay, since I had to re-add this camera, it... Man, I forgot, because he's not allowed to jump off the bed. Come here. Lay down. Yo, Ashley, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you very much. All right, give me one moment.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Dude, all my settings are broken.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Okay, hold on. Filters. I'm not gonna spend a million years color correcting. Oh my gosh. Rowie, take a breather, buddy. Hey, relax. Okay, so that's a little bit better. That's a little bit brighter. And then here's what I got. I look a little tan. Rowie. We're gonna just... Okay. And then one more thing. One more thing. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're looking okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Bedtime. It's bedtime. All right. We are at 206 subscribers. This is the lowest subscriber count I've had in over a year and a half, which means we got to get back there, man. We dropped over 400 subs during Heroes of Time. That is wild, man. I have so much I gotta catch up on. We have so many subs. We're gonna have to. I think we literally just lost all of our paid subs or all of our. Come here. Come here. Rowan. He's upset, man. He's upset. No, I didn't. I haven't paid. Guys. I just got back. I'm going to explain everything. Just give me a minute, all right? Okay. Let me give a nice tweet out. Let's do a quick tweet out. I'm a little stressed, not because of stream, but because that guy. See him? You see that guy? He needs to go to bed. He needs to go to bed. I know. Okay. Rowie. It's not just cone of shame. It's the fact that I know, bud. It's the fact that he's not allowed to do anything. What? What do you want? What do you want? He has to wear it though. He's got the pajamas of doom on too. He can't have it, Amaya. He's not even supposed to be doing this. He's not supposed to be doing major activities. This is already me. This is already me bending the rules for him. Hey, go to bed. Make yourself comfy and go to bed. Yo, DB's Workshop, thank you so much for subbing. These are all the paid subs, man. Let me tell you. You guys are awesome. Hey, sit. You guys are freaking awesome. I appreciate you very much. This is, you can see how many paid subs do we have. It's right here. Because we've dropped over 400 subscribers. Hi. During Heroes of Time. No, you cannot go down. No, you can't. You cannot go down. I know you want to. You can't. No. Rowan. Rowan. Oh my gosh. Carb, thank you. Come here. Hey. No. Go to bed. Oh, you killed Metroid Prime? That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Okay, I'm gonna get the buffer out and then we're good. Buffer. Create. Buffer. That. Rowan. Thanks, bag. Tier 2. You got 2 archipelago? Dude, I can barely get one down. He really's not allowed to jump off. We don't want him to jump off because he already had surgery. And he's... I'm sorry, Roro. He got his balls taken. There's no Game Boy camera here, I'm sorry. He got his balls taken. He has to wear this cone until the 4th of May. Hey, sit. I had to spend $800 on it, guys. All right, come here. Be on the ground, you can be on the ground, but you can't, you cannot, like, I don't want him to jump off. Oh man, yeah. If Nintendo offered the Game Boy camera for the Switch 2, I still wouldn't buy it, but it would be funny. I would, Jubal, 100%. Share now. Yo, Frosty Banjo, what up? Switch 2 is going to do very well. I didn't get one. I sadly was not lucky enough. I also really didn't have the money, so it was kind of, I took it as a sign that I shouldn't buy it. I did have to spend $800 on Rowan's balls. Okay, let me add everybody. You get the Nintendo drop? Me too. Hey, Pink Belly. Thanks for being a part of COC. All right. There's one thing I want to do, and I'll be right back, and then we're gonna stream, okay? All right. One last thing I want to do, and then we're gonna talk. Swift, what up? Welcome to the show. I had 6 viewers, and 3 of them were my friends. Honestly, that's sick. Like, you gotta understand, it does not matter. It does not matter. You did something incredible, and you shared the good word of ACS because frick cancer. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. I got lots to say, man. You're sick and now you're sick again? Tell me about it. I'm sick too. All right. I'm not like sick as in like sick. I have a kidney stone. All right, you guys ready? So I got home from Heroes of Time, and American Cancer Society sent us a box. So I figured I would open this box. It's a very nice box, let me tell you. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't really know what's in it. I just got a box. So we'll open the box here in a minute. Oh man. Yo, how many of you bought this shirt though? Isn't it good? Yeah, right, Sacred Jedi is pretty good. Our friend Jasper did it. Jasper is you still gotta buy it. You have like 5 minutes. I think it ends at midnight today. You got the bundle? Oh, Zach. Let me tell you. I appreciate you getting the bundle. I know that Australia probably was very expensive for shipping, so thank you for supporting the show. Yeah. Red, let me tell you, that's when you ship it to Bailiff, okay? That's when you ship it to Bailiff and you get it at PAX East next week. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying you can get any merch you want. Just ship it to someone going to PAX East. I'm just saying. That's the meta. The meta is buy it and send it to Bailiff. That's the meta. Yeah. Look, I'm not saying a word. Whoops. Hey, dude. I wish I could have gotten the bundle. They sold out real quick, man. We were sold out on the bundle. Freaking day one. It's because there was only, I think, 100 bundles. It might have even been less. Yo, 800 on Switch 2 years. Oof, I getcha. Yo, Jay. I had the basket checked and shopped it all. When does the grand prize drawing happen if it not already? Connor, I think it happens probably when MC wakes up. When MC wakes up is when the bundle will get picked. So today. By May 5th, according to the rules. Oh yeah, Jay read the rules. I found you for Trish's Mario Championship on yours. Yo, awesome, that's incredible, Frosty. Hi, Dark. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. All right, let's make sure my reaction stream works. Yeah, like technically, if you wanted to enter the giveaway but not donate to American Cancer Society, you could, like, I think, mail MC a playing card, specifically a diamond playing card that has your name and your favorite Zelda character on it. I think it's not as complicated as that, but there's a chance. Oh, there's a oh, okay. All right, never mind. I was kind of hoping that it was like, it was. I mean, you shouldn't have. You also read them. I mean, you should donate to the charity, man. Dark did the math, and that prize pack was worth over $3,500. That's what's crazy. Like, it was a $3,500 prize pack, and we were very lucky that we had people like Gull who helped us make it happen, and Murix Bob. Those are, as well as Plush Creations and a few of our other community members that came in and like went ham, you know. Wait, Miss Say is talking about the show.
The lizard with the mask, and then he has the swoopy tail. I don't know what his name is. Chap, what's that thing's name? Sorry, help me out. Helmasaur King, yes. Yes, that's the one.
Where's my face?
King Helmasaur. You're good. What's up?
Bro, where's my face?
I hear there was drama in D&D today.
What do you mean you heard there was drama in D&D?
I heard there was drama.
Who told you that?
Where's my face?
Someone in my chat.
Yeah, it was pretty. Tom almost died.
Oh, it was Tom? Oh, no.
He decided he tensor floating disc down an alley.
Dude, how am I supposed to react about a face?
Gonna, like, mount him there, but
Oh.
was like, "Yep, you're gonna go."
Bro, I was so happy that Miss A went there. Went to the show, came to the show. Let me tell you. Broy, please go to bed. Dude is supposed to be on drugs that pass him out. Does this look Oh, I can't tilt the camera. I was gonna be like, does that look passed out to you, chat? Let me tell you. Dude is not passed out. Dude is rumbling. Michael, who's got Rowan? Me. He's right here. Come here. They want to say hi. Say hi. He's got the cone on for another couple days. It's supposed to be nap time. He's on drugs, man. Dude's on calming drugs, won't go to bed. Guy's got no balls. We're getting a golden retriever. That's amazing. Conan O'Brien. I know, Ro. All right, would you want to nap here? Do you want to go up on the bed? He's allowed up on the bed. It's just also, if you need any, they have flexible cones. He only has to wear it for a few more days, and it's because he keeps going for it. I told him, I was like, if you don't go for it, then you don't have to wear it. But no, he keeps going for it. Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out why I'm not green. All right, come here. Go to bed. Good boy, Ro. Good boy. Go to take a nappy, okay? Good boy, baby boy. Look at him. He's a good boy. Okay, I gotta figure out why I'm not green. Why the freaking heck am I not green? If you guys didn't know, I launched my live stream and it just not working. Okay. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna figure out why I'm green. So it's the green camera. Rowan. No. He's not allowed to jump off because it's too much action for him. Vitamin Mage, what up? Rowan. If you want to be on the ground, you can be on the ground. Dude's supposed to be on drugs that pass him out. He's just too damn powerful, man. He's too damn powerful. Why are you so powerful that you won't sleep?
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Take a nap, bro. Rowan is too powerful. Okay. Take a nap. Take a nap. Dude, I'm so anxious with him, man, because if he tears the stitches, take a nap. He can't jump off. Okay. Clearly he wants the floor, so he's on the floor. But then now he's looking back up at the bed like I'm an idiot, man. Clearly he wants the floor, but he's also like, okay, so I want cam green. So hold on, green, camera green, source, camera. Okay, I can fix this. I'm a professional, kids. Rowan, I love you, bud, but you're killing me. You're killing me, kiddo. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Okay, so now, theoretically, when I go to the green, it will just not work. Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean people confused by posting about hot? All right, let's try this again. Bro. Dude, I think that like source clone is broken. I don't know why OBS in my computer is just broken. So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna cheat, okay? And we're gonna do this wonderful thing right here. Are you ready? Ready? I'm gonna go over to this scene right here where I'm supposed to be, and I'm gonna paste in the scene. Add scene. You ready? We're gonna add the damn scene. All right. So we're gonna go camera main. Bam, there I am. We're gonna make it lower, smaller like this. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a damn filter to it, which is the NVIDIA background removal. And there you go. I did it. Wow, look at that. Looky-loo. So now if I go back over here, does it? Oh my God. That means I have to go in here and turn off the damn filter every time. But you know what? I don't care. We're fine. We're gonna react. Okay. Hi everyone. We need to get back to 611 subs. We are in desperate need of that. But okay. I wanted to go and look and see. I saw Massey was talking about the show, but I guess I think she's just doing a recap show. So I think that's what we're gonna talk about it too. All right. Are you guys all ready? Are you ready to talk about the show? That's me. I don't want to. This is a scuff production. I will fix things. I guess tomorrow when I have time, I will fix some stuff. Let's go with. Dude, the thumbnail with ZFG right here. Are you kidding me? Dude, I wish I could zoom on the setup. Yo, Sarah Susie Cake, thank you very much for subbing. That means a lot. I appreciate you very much, dude. Thank you everyone for the kind words that about the Heroes of Time. Gull, thank you for being here. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. And thank you once again for helping us make that incredible prize pack. If you don't know, chat, I mentioned it before, but Gull helped us with the incredible prize pack. All right, so we got a bunch of. We'll start with day one. We'll start with, man, it's freaking 5 days ago. Isn't that insane? That was 5 days ago. We had 2 hours of the show before the blip happened, which really sucks. But yeah. So welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you very much. Oh no, I want chat replay. We're gonna just chat about Heroes of Time for a little bit. Because I want to, and then real video games will come back tomorrow. I'm thinking we're gonna play some Link Between Worlds tomorrow. I'm feeling it. But how we doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. So, all right, has the winner been picked? No. It's by May 15th. MC is gonna pick the winner of it. But I think he's probably gonna do it tomorrow. I think that's the plan. So, are you guys all ready for a little bit of story time? Are you all ready? Chat was scary for you at times, like what? Too many people, or because I have thoughts on that. I'm interested. I'm interested in ideas on that one. Like, what do you mean by chat was scary? Okay, so I was really bad and didn't take too many photos. But I have a few. I have a few photos. And videos. So let's just start at the beginning. So if you didn't know, chat was intimidating force in nature. So let's just talk for a minute. So about literally a week ago, let's just talk for a minute. We were shut up, me. We were live from MC's basement. Yeah, scat. I didn't get one, sadly. Some people's audiences were too hectic. Yeah, I could see that. So about a week ago, literally 9 days ago. Jesus Christ, man, 9 days ago. This feels like yesterday, man. We were live from MC's basement in the dark, man. This was really edgy lighting. That is less sunburnt red. We were in MC's basement where we played The Legend of Zelda. It was really edgy, man. Look how dark. Look at how edgy. I was two-faced, man, the entire time. We ended up playing Legend of Zelda Oracles of Ages. Yes, this was the day where we went up 50%. Well, no, we started at 100. Okay, ZG's audience is a lot, but they were also chill. I think that they once they got it, man. Yeah, exactly 50%. So we started at 100%. MC did the thing. We ended up streaming for like about 2 hours, which is what I was hoping to do. We didn't beat the game, but we ended up playing some Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. All right, so I'm telling you guys all the details. I'll do my best to not like I'm not gonna like gross anyone out. There's nothing really gross. Let me tell you. I don't know how to F11 on this keyboard. But anyway, maybe it's this one. FN this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we were Wait, how do I full screen? Hold on. It's not FN11. How do you full screen when you don't have an F11 key? Is there a way to do that? It doesn't matter. You know what? You guys are just gonna deal with the top tabs. But anyway, so basically we did this show. Is it Control I? No, it's not Control I. But because I only have I have an F. Yeah, that one just opens that one. So anyway, so we did this show, and meanwhile I'm pumped, man. If you don't know, I got to MC's house and he's working on the new Super Grand Prize Deluxe XD mega prize segment. Like he was going ham on the computer doing up all the graphics, and like I get there and you know
Investing in a 1% share of Jyggy Media's Switch 2.
Yo, I assume that was Six Lurk. Thank you very much for the thing. Hi Masay. Hi Masay. Hi everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry I don't normally have a transparent background, but I want to say hi. Hi Masay and Masay's friends. How was your stream? How was it? Was it your first one back? Guys, I like Masay. She's my friend. It was a really good time. Thank you for making Heroes of Time. It wasn't, man. I didn't just make it. It was all of us, you know. And we were lucky, you know. Masay made it too. Thank you very much for rating on in. If you're wondering, I'm talking about my experience at Heroes of Time. So I'm talking about all that. So we're gonna go through and I'm gonna talk about some segments. Don't make me cry again, Masay. I appreciate you very much. I really do. I very much appreciate you. I just got home today. Masay was literally just talking about the hot weekend. Yeah. I'll do one thing, okay? One thing, just in case anybody does not know, just because I had a couple people from my community mention it. Hero... Just so you all know, you have exactly 1 hour left if you forgot to buy merch at the for the Heroes of Time merch. It goes away in 1 hour. So if anybody forgot to buy a shirt like the one I'm wearing, or if you want like apparently there's 2 pins left. So wait, how many? According to this, 8 pins are left. So there's 8 pins left. If anybody forgot to buy one of those, or anything like that, you can find it. And yes, the money will still go to the charity. Wait, what is that? What is this? Today is the last day. Yeah. That was at 1 p.m. today. So yeah, midnight. Midnight. So yeah, this is the last day. I'm gonna retweet that, just because you only have 1 hour left to get your hashtag Heroes of Time merch. Whoops. No, I don't want to Discord. Cancel. Bam. Here we go. Double checking the email to make sure I got a shirt. Yeah, I would just in case. Just in case. Yeah, just in case. But yeah, this is the last time you can get these. Next year we'll have a different design. We will not be rerunning the Death Mountain shirt until maybe 2 years from now, if the show comes back in 2 years. So if you want it, now's the time to get it. And then next year we'll have a different logo shirt too. So definitely get, like, these are one-time offers. We'll probably bring back the hat, so you're fine on the hat. It's more of the badge will be different, and the badge will be different. The shirts will be different, and we'll have a different poster. Mogira, is that your name? So I want to say thank you to everybody that supported charity. As someone who has a family member who beat late stage cancer, it's really great for people to continue supporting cancer research. You could only get the poster. That's okay, Dark. I'm glad you got the poster. It was done by Ryan. Mog, thank you for watching and being a part of our community. I can't stress to you how much that means to us. If you guys are new, definitely hit the follow button. Because we do a lot of fun stuff like Heroes of Time. But yo, Washable Markers, thanks for subbing. Natsu, thanks for subbing. Yo, thanks for the follow. We're getting back, man. We're getting back. You ordered your badge already? Let's go. It's funny because I actually got this wonderful box from the American Cancer Society that we're going to open up in a bit. So stick around for the box because I'm excited. I don't know what's in this box, so this will be fun. Yeah, we're gonna open up the American Cancer box in. I feel like I got the American Cancer Society box here in a bit, but I wanted to start talking about my experience with Heroes of Time, and thank you for being here and thank you for donating. I see a lot of people in the chat that I recognize from the donations, and yeah, no, thank you so much, Retro Wolf. Honestly, like I just appreciate you guys all being so hyped. Did everybody get a box from them? I think so. I think there was a little sign up sheet. I think Masay might have gotten one for a different event that she was part of for the show. But I saw the ping about registering for a box. I didn't know if I was allowed to. Yeah, there's a ping about registering for a box. But yeah, we raised over $66,000 for the charity. It was 65,000. So let me break that down for you all. Because I want you all to understand. I like full transparency. Tiltify.com. Tiltify. And I want to talk about something before I get into my experience here. Because a lot of people don't realize that like how much of a difference like stuff like like there's no such thing as little numbers. It's just a thing. So let me break this down for you all. All right. Heroes of Time, the event, raised over $66,000. Okay. All right. $66,000. All right. Can I I don't want to leave the campaign. I want to look at the campaign. View team campaign. Here it is. Okay. All right. I don't like leaderboards. I don't like the term leaderboards. I just like to look at interesting facts. Okay? All right? So Heroes of Time raised over $66,000 for the American Cancer Society. The main show raised $63,883. Community of Champions raised an additional $1,500. Okay? And merch was an additional $1,200. That is where we get that number. So, Community of Champions, which there were 6 of them. There are 6 of you in the chat, maybe. Amaya, Cinderblaze, J Artist, Carb, Mighty Falcon, Pink Belly Thundershark. Okay? The Community of Champions raised an additional almost $2,000 for the cause, helping us get to that $66,000. There are people that raised, and again, there's only 6 of these. There were 6 of these individuals that joined up Community of Champions. We announced it late. We announced it the Sunday before the event, and I did not get to do as much like advertising, asking creators to do a stream for it. I did not get to go to a bunch of streamers and say, bro, please donate or please raise and be a part of Community of Champions. It was the people that all 6 of those individuals decided on their own that they specifically wanted to raise money and help us with our goal of $50,000. And they did. They majorly did. And you had people like Amaya that raised, over $500, and you had different levels of people. Like, thank you so much for the follow. And every single dollar that they raised was imperative to helping us get there. So, to me, Community of Champions was a amazing success because it was a test. It was a test to see You know, it was a test to see if we could do something that you all in the community, whether you stream and you raise no money, but your audience now knows about the American Cancer Society, or you go live and you raise thousands. You could help us and show us your passion and support the show with more than just your individual donations. It was a major success in my book. It really was. It was such a success that I am so pumped to take that concept and really start looking into ways where we can work better to enable and empower community members that just want to give us one live stream. I'm going to use Cinderblaze as an example. Cinderblaze live streamed for Community of Champions, okay? Cinderblaze live streamed with a goal of $300. She went live and she raised over $420 for the American Cancer Society. I did not even ask Cinderblaze. She legitimately did it. And in fact, if you don't mind, I'm gonna shout her out because I want you all to follow her too. Because like she literally, can I do this here? / shout out. Bam. Does that work, chat? I think that worked. I hope that worked. I didn't go to her. And her community raised over $420, which is huge. That is so massive. So I'm very interested in COC. I like the idea. I'm interested in coming up and working on it more, having a little bit more time where I can reach out to our community, I can reach out to the creators, I can do whatever, kind of like the way we've done it in the past with uh uh we find it in the past like we did with Trainers Unite. I think actually, Al, just like you said, I think it'd be really cool that like if we were doing a website and we had so there's like the full cast. I mean, the full cast had this page, and my mind is like we should be doing one for the Community of Champions, you know? Like maybe there's a button that says upload to be featured on the cast page. You know? That would be really cool. There's so many cool things that we can do with this with us as a community coming together and you all as content creators sharing it with your communities as well. Anyway, okay. So that's really that's the last thing that's the first thing that I want to talk about was just like how incredible COC was because that was the lead up to the event. We had people that were live through the week and they did incredible. They did absolutely incredible. They really did. And I appreciate them. And if you couldn't be a part of COC this time, that's okay because I am so pumped about future stuff. I am so pumped about COC in the future. I'm pumped about other community initiatives that we can do for maybe some Coliseum events or maybe even BB4G. You know, I am very, very excited. For example, I've seen a bunch of 5K runs where participants could make their own campaign page. That's really cool, Al. Yeah, Claire. Oh man, Claire was in. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to what Claire did. Okay. Anyway, so let's talk about my journey. Are you guys ready to talk about my journey? You guys want to hear? You want to hear the good and the bad and the ugly and the kind of sad? Are you down for? Are you guys ready? Who's got their popcorn? Are you guys pumped? Type 1 in the chat. Yo, Fetch. I am doing okay. Doggy is finally asleep at my feet. My cranberry's downstairs and I forgot it. I will probably get it after. Okay, so let me explain. So the lead up to COC or to Heroes of Time, you guys were all here. You guys were, we were talking about it. We had a good time. I got to work with Garrett. I got to work with a lot of new friends. Even though Garrett's not a new friend, Garrett's been around forever. But like, once we got to MC's house, because I drove to MC's house. Let me make sure I turn back on the green screen. So then, yeah. Okay, so nope, that's not what I wanted. Come on, bro. There we go. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. So basically, we did this fun little show. We did 2-hour show at like 11 o'clock at night with the edgy lighting, where we played it, and at the total end of the thing, we raised 150, or we did 10x matching for my complaints. Thank you for all of you for doing that. That was over $1,500 worth of our goal, was because of you guys. So thank you for donating. Thank you for people that added to it, like Motorcycle Girl, who came in as a bonus edition. Like Motorcycle Girl came in and matched again. It was incredible. So I really do appreciate that. There I am. Okay. Oh no. Oh my God. There we go. Bam. So thank you for that. So that was my first experience. So right after this live stream, Brooke, it was bedtime. It was bedtime. The plan was last Tuesday, we were planning to drive to Florida because that's where we produced Heroes of Time. We produced it in Florida. Florida's not the best place, but guess what? We created a nice area in a very safe environment for our creators to come and hang out. We had a whole house. It was in like an armored guard freaking neighborhood. It was actually a little scary going in because you had to go through like a security checkpoint where they'd be like, "Where you going? What's the plan? Which house are you in?" And they all had body armor on. It was a little scary actually, but the house was affordable and it was great. So anyway, so the plan was the next day, that Tuesday, was to drive to Florida, where we then would it was an Airbnb where we produced the show. That Command Land, we gotta get you back. We gotta get you back in the sub squad, Al. We gotta get you back in the sub squad. But anyway, so I went to bed, and then I woke up at. Now let me tell you, kids. This is where it gets a little serious. Okay. So I woke up. On the day we're going, Tuesday. On the day we're going, last Tuesday, a week from yesterday, guys, because it's freaking Wednesday now. A week ago yesterday, and it's like 9 a.m, and Campy finally arrived. Brooke finally arrived from his flight, and he says, "All right, I'm gonna get like a 4-hour nap, and we're gonna leave at 1." And we're going to leave for Florida at 1 p.m. Eastern. And that will get us to Florida. Well, that'll get us to the midway, or not midway point, but that'll get us to like 3 hours away by 10 o'clock or something like that. And we'll be able to we'll do 9 hours day 1, and then we'll do 4 hours day 2. Because we can't check into the Airbnb until 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So I was like, all right, that sounds great. It's not a big deal. We'll do 9-hour drive. We'll chill at a little hotel. I got Marriott points. I can use some Marriott points. It won't be a big deal. Anyway, so it's like 9 a.m. and I wake up because Brooke got in, and my stomach hurts. And I'm like, okay, it's probably because I didn't sleep well last night. I slept on the old Zeldathon couch. That wasn't the Zeldathon couch. I slept on that. Maybe I just slept wrong. My stomach hurts. And I'm like, okay, if I just go back to bed, I'll wake up in like an hour and I'll feel fine. It's just life, you know? So I go back to bed. Okay? And all of a sudden it's like, you know, 10:30 in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, okay, I got to use the restroom. So I do my thing and the pain does not go away. So I'm like, oh man, maybe I ate something. What's going on? Maybe I ate something. What is happening? And this is like at first I think it's my stomach, but I realize then it's not my stomach. It's my kidney, or it's something going on like below lower abdomen. That's the word, right? And so I'm like, oh crap, man. And so meanwhile, no, I wasn't panicking, not yet, at least. I wasn't panicking yet. So all of a sudden, you know, I took I start, like I start feeling a little bit warm and I'm like, okay, maybe I ate something. Maybe it was the tacos that Andrew gave me the night before. Maybe it was like I had tequila at I had tequila at the Mexican restaurant with Andrew. Um what's going on? Something's happening. And so it's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. and all of a sudden, or it's 10:30 and I'm like, okay, dude, I'm in pain. This is starting to hurt. So I just kind of like start like walking around. I'm like, okay, maybe if I just like maybe at this point I'm still thinking it's my stomach. Maybe I'm like, dude, am I gonna die? Like I just need to, how not to go TMI, but usually chat, and you can type one if you agree. Sometimes if you throw up or use the restroom violently, um, you feel better afterwards. And so, yeah, you get it. I think we're all human. We understand. Yeah, sometimes you get rid of the toxic whatever in your body, and you just feel better. And so I just kept waiting for something like that to happen. You know, I always tell my patients, "There's nothing." Oh, well, yeah, sure, sure. Um, and it didn't happen. Nothing happened. I couldn't throw up. I couldn't excrete other bodily functions. So, and I was in a lot of pain. Not like the worst pain ever. So, I meanwhile it's like almost 11 a.m. Okay. Meanwhile it's almost 11 a.m. and the rule was that we were going to leave at like 12. And Brooke wasn't awake yet, so I was like, "All right, I'm fine." So I took a third shower cuz apparently whenever I don't feel good, my instinct is go take a damn shower. It cures everything, chat. Let me tell you. Cures everything. So I took three showers in MC's apartment. Or MC's house. He has a house, him and his husband. Um and oh no, I took cold showers cuz I was burning up, dude. And then I just lay back down and I'm like, okay, if I fall asleep, I'll be fine when I wake up. And then the pain just started like just going. I'm talking really, really going. I'm talking some of the worst pain that I have ever felt in my entire life. This sharp, like almost like a needle that was jabbing my lower, like, oh, dude, I drink so much damn water. I really do. Jabbing right below my stomach. Um, right below my stomach. And so MC comes down and he's like, dude, I think you gotta go to like emergency one. Now, hi, if you all don't know, my name is Jyggy and I do not have insurance. I'm a Twitch streamer. I need all of your subs to pay my rent. I don't have insurance. So I said, no, well, I'll be fine. I'll be okay. I'll be good. Because, I didn't want to go to the hospital. I don't like doctors. But MC and kind of insisted. And so I said, okay, we'll go. So he drove me to the emergency clinic near his home. So this is I don't know, 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. It's 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. And I go in. I'm in pain, guys. I'm talking sheer pain. Hey, Beagle Boy. I'm talking, I had no idea what was going on, and it was not going away. I took Tylenol. I took everything. I was probably in the most pain I've ever been in my life. It was really bad. And so I go in, and there's a sign in. There's nobody at the front desk, and there's nobody at the at the kiosk. So the kiosk is a touchpad. Okay? I'm tapping check-in. I'm tapping check-in. I'm tapping check-in. And it's just not working. It is frozen. The check-in pad is frozen. MC looks at me like I'm with a freeze frame. So I just walk back. I just push the damn hospital clinic doors open, and I walk back and I say, "Hi, my name is Mike and I'm in pain. Help me right now." And so the nurses sprung into action, and I sat down on the thing, and the nurse comes in. I think her name was Crystal, and she's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. I'm literally not okay." Hey, Eels. Eels, I have a story for you later. And I'm like, "Please just give me something so I don't, I'm out of pain." And she was just like, "I don't know what to do." And I was just like, "Can you just knock me out?" And she's just like, Do you want me to punch you?" And I said, "Yes, please, Crystal. Please punch me." It was funny. I was trying to make her laugh, which was stupid because I was in so much damn pain. Friends, go follow Eels, by the way. And so I lay down. She brings me water. I'm drinking the water. Um, and all of a sudden, this doctor comes in. And she was like, no, she was like a nurse practitioner. She was almost whatever, directly, microscopically below a doctor is, a really, really qualified nurse. Asking the real question. Shut up, Eels. I was literally dying. I was actually in the most pain I've ever been in my life. And so the nurse practitioner asked me what hurts, and I explained below my abdomen, above my crotch. And she's like, "You need to go we're calling 911. You're going to the hospital right now. You need to get to the ER right now." And so that's when I was like, well, crap. What happened? Is it appendicitis? Am I about to lose my appendix? What happened? Am I dying? What's going on? And so they were like, "We're calling the ambulance." I said, "No, you're not calling the ambulance. We're going to go and we're going to drive there. Because, hi, my name is Jyggy, and I do not have insurance because I don't have a job right now. Twitch is my only source of income. So, hey, you should sub." Anyway, so Brooke drives me to the ER. Shout outs to Campy. Meanwhile, I'm like, "Don't just go, man." Sounds like a yeah. So, yeah. Sounds like a stone. PTS always says to be the worst pain of their lives. Females compared to childbirth too? No, I doubt. I would be shocked if a kidney stone is as painful as childbirth. I assume that is. I assumed they do. Wow. Anyway, okay. So let me continue. Also, hi Logan. I'm talking about my experience for Heroes of Time. We will actually get to the show, but I'm revealing all my secrets right now because I didn't want anybody to know about it during the show. But if you guys didn't notice during the show, I was drinking a lot of water and making a lot of jokes. Some women say that they'd rather go through childbirth than have the kidney stone. Damn. Anyway, okay, so I get to the ER. Dude, at this point I'm delusional. I'm in so much pain because the thing is apparently I'll get to it. So I get in. I get into the hospital again. We go in. These guys are so confused. There is a security guard, and the security are like check-in desk security. They have no idea why I'm there, and so, bro, I am rather delusional at this point in the ER. They apparently the clinic did not call them and did not tell them that I was coming. So here I am trying. You know how like doctor ERs have the big doors that go like this? Well, they lock. Okay. So here I am shaking the freaking door. Let me in. Let me in. I'm serious. You can ask MC. I'm literally like pacing back and forth inside of this emergency room. And I'm like not banging on it, but I am like taking the door and I'm trying to open the damn door because they would not let me in. And meanwhile, MC is trying to get me in, like trying to like check me into the hospital. And I'm like, guys, I need assistance right now. Like I am in the most pain ever. So we get in there. We finally get in. They finally come and they pull out a wheelchair. And I'm like, I don't need a wheelchair. I just start literally like not sprinting because I was in so much pain, but I'm like walking as fast as I can and say, where am I going? What is happening? So the nurse like says, go in this room like 32. So I go in, I sit down on the thing, and they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm dying. I didn't say, I was just like, here's the problem, here's what I've taken, here's what I've eaten, help. And so the first thing they do is they put me on an IV because I was very dehydrated, extremely dehydrated, because all I'd been doing is trying to get rid of the pain. So they put me on an IV, and then all of a sudden they basically were just like, okay, we're gonna put you on some meds to ease the pain. So they put me on morphine, which, by the way, we'll talk about morphine. And so I start kind of hallucinating a little bit between the anxiety, between the pain, between the morphine, between whatever drugs they had me on. I kind of was out. So according to Campy and MC, I apparently sung Pink Pony Club 8 times to the nurse. Pink Pony Club. That's all I kept singing, apparently. And so I don't remember any of this. That's where I apparently knocked out. All I remember was them wheeling away my bed and seeing MC and Campy staring at me all nervous. And I went like this to them. And I bet it'll be a story for them. And then I remember, oh, you okay, bud? Yeah, you're okay, bud. Go to sleep. Sorry, he's below me. I remember hearing of a washing machine. A washing machine. And ooh. Sorry. Eric sent me a thing. Anyway, so I keep hearing I'm hearing like a washing machine. And I remember hearing a person that it keeps getting you. It gets better, Logan. I hear a person and they're like, "Okay, Mike, we're putting you into the machine. It will be 30 seconds." Okay? And I swear to you all, I was in that machine for an hour. But apparently it was only like 30 seconds. To me, it felt like a freaking hour. Apparently, like they were just like, they were like apparently the technician was just like, Mike, I'm gonna be right here, and you're only gonna be there for 30 seconds. And I guess what he said to me, because I swear I was in there for what felt like 30 minutes, and I said, "Hello, did you forget about me?" And dude says, "Mike, you've been in there for 10 seconds." Dude, it was intense. It was 10 seconds and it felt like 30 minutes. I swear to God. It then felt like another 30 minutes, and then that's all I remember. The next thing I know, I remember waking up and I felt great. I was ready to go. I was like, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. It felt great. I woke up. They asked me to pee in a cup. I peed in a cup. I said we're gonna go to Philadelphia. Meanwhile, apparently, according to Brooke, when I got back to the room, I was really like not okay. I was scared, and so like they called my parents. They, Brooke and MC called my parents. My parents were upset because they didn't know why I was in the hospital. Um, and meanwhile, like, this is when I was like passed out. Apparently, not comprehending. I just kept yelling at them to leave me, like abandon me, like leave me, go to Florida. That's what I kept yelling at MC and Brooke when I got back in the room after the MRI or CT scan or something, whatever the washing machine was. Apparently, I just kept telling them, "Go, get out of here." At one point, I told them, "Leave me, go produce the show," because apparently, even in my delusional state, where I don't remember any of this, by the way, apparently in my delusional state, all I cared about was getting to Heroes of Time to put on a show for American Cancer Society. Oh, also singing Pink Pony Club. That was all I kept thinking about. They didn't leave me. They didn't. Workaholic be like, yeah, exactly, Logan. So anyway, the next thing that I comprehended, like actually what I remember, I'm going off of their story for that one, but the thing that I remember, like the last thing that the next thing that I remember was waking up and like I woke up, I felt great, man. Morphine. Whoo, morphine, baby. I think I told the nurse that I would take that to go. I was like, I'll take 7. Um, I had an IV, so I was really hydrated, and I was like, yeah, um, I'm good. Let's go. Let's go to Florida. You know. And meanwhile, like, we had to wait there for an extra. I was in the hospital for 6.5 hours, and then they told me that I had a kidney stone. And that the reason why I was feeling so much pain was the kidney stone was moving from one side of my kidney to the other side of my kidney, scraping up against the wall. And that is why I was basically dying, because it's not a massive kidney stone, but it wasn't small. And that is what happened. Hi, my name is Jiggy and I have a kidney stone. No, it has not passed. Yeah. So anyway, that was the story of the day we went. Oh no, it doesn't have a name, but I'm telling everybody that I have a rock in my urethra. Once you said you were drinking water and cran and telling me you were in the hospital, I realized what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want anybody, I didn't want people to I did not want people to Rocky Balboa, hell yeah. I did not want people to like feel bad for me. I did not want will I keep it? No. No, dude, I'm hoping it's like gone, Connor. I'm kind of hoping that like maybe I don't know. Hope now I have a new fear. Just drink a lot of water and occasionally drink some lemon juice and you'll be okay. I apparently didn't drink enough lemon juice. Um, but did they sell it? They said it was small enough that it will pass. Um, but good luck. That is what they. That is what they. They. They told me that it was small enough that it will pass, but good luck. Um. Anyway, me and lemon juice right now. Yeah. Yeah. So. Anyway, so that's that story. Meanwhile, it's 6 p.m. Um. It's 6 p.m. on Tuesday. We were supposed to leave like 6 hours before to get to Florida for Heroes of Time. Apparent, MC and Campy says that I suffered the producer's curse because apparently the first ever Mario Masters Coliseum, Brooke had like crazy food poisoning and was dying. And I do remember the first Throne Controllers Coliseum, MC was almost in the hospital. So like apparently it's a producer's curse that something stupid happens the day before a show. Um anyway, so we basically they gave me pain medicine. They gave me a special pill that makes me pee a lot. Um, and then they gave me pain meds that are apparently kill my nerves. Yeah, true. MC broke his knee at Zeldathon a long, long time ago. Yeah. And then they gave me nausea medicine because here's the problem. Yo, thank you very much, BTB, redeemed BTB for priming it up. I appreciate you. So here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. The the um the pee medicine is fine. It just makes me pee a lot. But sometimes the pain comes back because anytime the rock moves, I'm in pain. So um that's when they make me take the pain medicine. But the pain medicine makes me nauseous. And it also kind of makes me very fuzzy, almost high, basically. Like I'm messed up. So then they gave me anti-nausea medicine. But the anti-nausea medicine makes you really, really sleepy. So I was kind of out of it the entire drive down. Not like out of it. I was like I could comprehend life, but I was pretty out of it. And then every time I had to take the pain medicine and then the nausea medicine, um, I would get really tired. And so I'm very lucky that I had Campy and Brooke and MC. Um, during MC stream. What do you mean? That was before it. Sorry. The only time you would see me out of it was day one of Heroes. The car stream. Oh yeah. Oh no, I was really out of it in car stream. Yeah. No. Yeah, car stream. Car stream. I barely remember when that happened. Car stream because I was just so on drugs. Anyway, so long story short, we make it to Florida. We make it to the land of Mickey Mouse, which is where we did the show. Um explains the VC call. Was I like not wait, what did I say, random doodles? Oh no. What did I say to random doodles? I have no idea. Jeez. Anyway, so um what do you mean you don't know? What do you mean you don't know you were I was inconceivable? Oh no. Well, that's I guess why you guys got to hang out in Discord more. That's all I got to say. Doodles got to experience apparently Me all really drugged up. You were blabbing, I assume. Couldn't understand a word you said. Damn. To be fair, Carstrom is a mess for other reasons. Well, that was connection. Yo, Brett. Brett, thank you so much for subbing. 2-month streak, baby. Also 17 months. Anyway, we get to Florida. How many subs for a drugged up Jiggy stream? None, because Twitch will not allow that. But I mean, hey, they can't get mad at me if I have to take my pain meds. If I have to take my pain meds, chat, you will see me rather messed up. But anyway, so also just to finish up the context for me having a kidney stone, they said that it could pass 48 hours to 2 weeks. It has not passed yet, kids. It has not passed. Amaya, you're gonna miss me talking about the show. I understand by giving you a secure pre-order, giving up trying to secure pre-order because of all that stuff on your stream. Connor, I wish I no, I will not live stream me struggling to piss. It will not happen. Anyway, good night, Amaya. Enjoy life. I got to talk to Amaya today. Amaya, member of the COC. Anyway, so anyway, we finally get to Florida. We hang out in a we were hanging out. Basically, we get to Florida at like around 10:30 a.m. something like that. Maybe it was 11 a.m. I think it was 11 a.m. We cannot go and check into Mega House until 4 p.m. ish, like 3:30, 4 p.m. ish. So we hung out at Chili's for 5 hours. It was a great time. We got to hang out. I had a quesadilla. We hung out at Chili's for 5 hours. And it was great. I did my meetings from a Chili's parking lot. It was great. It was a really good time. And yeah, we finally got in. We started to set up the show. And there we go. But yeah, it was a good time. I hope you all well tipped. They weren't busy. But anyway, so we got to the no, I didn't. It wasn't spicy. Yeah, that was what I got. I got the chicken bacon ranch. Hi Six. I'm still bummed that you couldn't come to the show. Maybe next time. We'll have to like send a car. We have to send a car to pick up my friend Six. Anyway, so we got to set up the show, and Wednesday, basically, like when we got there, we set up the show on Wednesday, and then it was midnight on Wednesday night, which turned into Switch 2 pre-order session, where all of us, everybody in the room, was on a damn laptop trying to pre-order a Nintendo Switch 2. We were up until like 2 in the morning trying to get a Nintendo Switch 2. It was a real shame. I did not get one. I'm really sad about it. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get a Switch 2. I took it as a holy crap, we dropped even more subs. Guys, oh my god, this is officially we're fine. We will I did Carb. It's May. May starts tomorrow. That's Jiggy 13. We are gonna push for partner plus. We will be good. Yeah, I sat in it for over an hour too, and I apparently they sold out before I got my chance to. Sadly, but I mean I can't afford one anyway right now. Um, I believe the first one is May. It goes out May 9th. Yeah. But anyway, hey guys, consider subscribing. That's all I gotta say. Please look and see if you have the $6, so we can get back to 200. So we can get back to the. We need to get back to 400. That's the number. Anyway, I can't win the hot grand prize. No, I can't. Heck yeah, that's what Dark Dupe says. Anyway, so anyway, to finish telling the story, setting up on Wednesday turned into Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order fest. Meanwhile, I'm on drugs and it was hard, but I did not get a Nintendo Switch 2. I did not get lucky. Right now my current plan is to actually break into Josh Jepson's house. Don't clip this, by the way. Don't tell him. My plan is to break into Josh Jepson's house and steal his. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, like, Twitch, don't clip this. I'm not confessing to a crime, but there is a chance that I break into Josh Jepson's house and and steal his Switch too. Yeah. Yeah. The plan is I'm gonna win and then give you the system and then keep the rest. Heck yeah. True. This is secret content, man. This is only for you guys. Yeah. We just delete. If you win, you automatically get the system. Aw. No, if you guys win the hot grand prize, I think you should cancel your system and save the $500. 1,000. I would do that, man. Like, please, if you win the hot grand prize, you know, I did sign up on day one. I did sign. I signed up instantaneous. Yeah. 6, when I get more emotes, I request more emotes. Me too. When I have more money, I can't wait to buy 6 emojis. But please consider subscribing. Can I play Worms on your Switch Plus? Worms World Party. I want Battle Worms, Jackson Alexander Brody. Anyway, so here's the deal. So we ended up Thursday, the day before the show started. We set up the show. We had a good time. We were just chilling. It was a lot. It was a lot of setup. It was a lot of getting everything all in order. And we like, sadly I didn't get to do a lot of bumpers. We did a few. We did 2, I think. Dark edited them, so thank you very much, Dark. But we didn't get to do a lot of bumpers. But that was okay because MC's major shout outs to MC's unless fellas news, I've been watching Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Disney Plus the last a few days. First 2 episodes were just all right, but the show got really good afterwards. Really? Is that the cartoon? Did they actually like make it good? I didn't know that, Logan. I'll have to watch it. Right now, I'm behind on Disney content because I want to watch Andor. Don't talk to me about Andor. Don't talk to me about Andor. I have to finish watching. I have 3 shows right now that I have to finish watching. I have to finish. I was ready to do more, but I enjoyed your time watching. That's okay, Dark. Next time, I have to finish the lawyer TV show Daredevil. The new season. I have to watch Andor, and then I also need to watch what's the new there's another Disney.com show that came out recently that I didn't watch. There's 3. No. Xenon Z3 is where it's at, bro. No, there's another one. Bro, Luck of the Irish was 2 months ago. What's the third? No, not Love on the Spectrum. That's not on Disney.com. The 13th Year? Yo. No, there's another. It's not Smart House. What's the other new Disney.com show that just came out, chat? You have Andor. There's 3. No, not Brink. Bro, if we're gonna watch Disney, bro, I want some. Look, I'm gonna watch some Johnny Tsunami. I actually don't know either. Hold on. Do I have Disney.com open? I don't know if I have Disney.com opened. I don't. Sorry, everybody. Oh, wait, it's not a Disney.com. It's an HBO. I want to watch Last of Us Part 2. I'm behind on that too. I haven't watched that one. Last of Us Part 2 is on there. Look, Jackson, don't talk to me unless you watch Sky High. Anyway, okay. So the setup day. Ended off really good. We set up everything. And then bro dissing Sky High. No, it's not my bro. Halloween Town 3 is actually Halloween Town High. So don't talk to me, Jackson. That's the high school version. That's the high school. That was the last one where they didn't recast Marnie. That was the last one. Calabar was number 2. That was Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge. God. No, fun fact, I actually loved those movies growing up. I thought those I bet they're still good. I bet they're still good. I never understood why they recasted the girl. It was the weirdest thing ever. I don't know what happened. No, the first one's where it's at. But it was way older than her, so it was out of the age range. Most of them were after your time. Bro, you gotta talk about them DCOMs. I think that's what they're called, right? DCOM, Disney Channel Original Movie. DCOM. Yeah, it's a classic. That's not a DCOM though. Anyway, okay. Dude, Cadet Kelly. Yep. All right. Let's talk day 1. So, let's talk about day 1. If you weren't at the beginning of the show, you did not know the little bits that MC did. Like, if you were watching 1 minute into the live stream, you would have seen this pop up here in just a second. 1 minute, 20 seconds, I think. You had to be this was like an early adapter bit. You would see, you will need the classic controller, which MC recreated from the Wii menu. That's funny, right? And it lasted that long? Crafty Boss was our first file. I don't think people understood this bit yet. But basically, the way MC did this, and major shout outs to MC, Dylan, and Garrett are developers of the overlays. But Dylan took MC's vision and made it a reality. And basically, I think it took a minute for people to understand that when you donated, I think who was our file name too? Who was our second file name? 5 minutes in, bro. 6 minutes in. Dude, people did not get it until it started. There it is. Techno. Techno was file name 2. So Techno was file name 2. Then it was Abby. Then people got it. People understood that the file name would show up. Originally MC wanted to make this where it would go boop, you know, like the file selection thing. I came in with my $11. Anyway, so the show, it was a 10-minute intro. Actually, no, I think it was 11. When did it work? 13. Was it 15 minutes? Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened here. It broke. So, okay. This is where we got. So, let me explain something. I was actually busy doing another show, I was busy working on like doing a work thing because guys, hi, I'm Jiggy, and I need to afford my rent. So I was doing a Zoom meeting in the other room for the intro. Because we had bugs, it took MC had to reload the actual like entire overlay and OBS system during the intro. So unfortunately, the audio system was not tied to OBS when the show started. So the idea behind this was that it was supposed to be Navi's flying through the thing, which was really really cute. It was a little jarring, I won't lie, but that's not Brooke's fault. That's just the nature of the fact that, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a the music did pop in, but it allowed you to kind of see everything. It was definitely motion sickness intro. But I think it was a fun idea. So the idea was so MC was like screaming the people's names because we thought that the audio was working. So it was oh my god, it's so blurry. So MC's gonna dub it once we. Oh my god. So like yeah, it was a fun idea, but definitely a little bit jarring. Oh my god, there's Phil. There's Teeb. That's Phil though, wasn't it? Yeah, there he is. He's doing the thing. He's doing his He's doing his ooh, he's doing his thing. There's Teeb drinking a juice. Where's the damn music? Oh, there's ZFG. Yeah. It was cool. That was the remotely featuring. This was the contribute. So they really did like make this. Yeah, those were our corporate support. It was from Avery Media, Legends Cookbook, and Heroic Replicas. Really awesome. And then additional Pride support, we had Gull and Murix Bob on there. I don't know why he chose Gull to show his feet. Like that, he just freaking did foot with Gull and Murix Bob, but he did, and it was hilarious. Did the music ever catch in? No, it never did. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it did. Look at this guy. It skipped you. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Hold on. There we go. Then people got the bit once the music started. Yeah. Once the music started, people understood the bit. But good idea. I don't know if it was the best execution. Not on Brooke or MC. Just like, just kind of fun idea. We tried it, you know. But yeah, there's Gull. Damn feet, man. Merch provided by tantrummerch.com. And then we pan over to them, and they're holding the damn merch. Merch artists are Eric, Jasper, Kevin. Video editing, there's Dark Decay, Hypercole, and Connor. Connor's freaking full name right there, by the way. Developed by Nothing Special, Vodbox, and Yasanove. There he is. There's Garrett. On site was Jackson and Liz. Liz trying to hide. Very funny. Produced by Jiggy, Campy, and MC. And I pop out for just a second. And then Navi chases me, and I jump. It's very funny. And we just cut the show, I think, right? Did we go? You can see my water bottle in the background. There it is. So, unfortunately, once again, because of the fact that MC had to reload the entire audio system, none of our microphones worked right off the bat. So that happened. But you can see that we have this. I'm also sorry in advance that there's a good chance I'm going to think because I'm a good. Wait. Also, Jiggy, I'm sorry in advance, but there's a good chance I'm going to the thing because my mom encouraged you. I mean, you should. Why are you apologizing? Don't apologize. I think you should go. But yeah, this was neat. We had the whole crew. We had Ocarina of Time, the audio. There it goes.
We are a 3-day Zelda charity event raising money for American Cancer Society.
I'm hoping to be there, 6. I am. I'm really hoping to be there. But, like, I want to talk about some major things. So, first off, let it be known. Garrett and MC designed this layout, this brand new layout. Okay? This brand new overlay system in like a freaking month. It was incredible. Like they took a whole minute. Okay? They took a whole they basically created this entire new overlay and it looks freaking awesome. It really does. It looks really good. So we started off of Ocarina of Time. Jamie did an awesome job of jumping us in, showcasing it. Yeah. There's so many little details. No, but yeah, you did the wheels, Garrett, but you know, you were still heavily involved in the development. MC designed it. Garrett implemented it. Garrett gave us feedback. Dylan gave us feedback. Dylan implemented it. Garrett designed the wheels. 2 of them, by the way, not just one. But yeah, this was a really incredible way to kick off the event. We played Ocarina of Time. This was also our first event that we had actual lower thirds, so you knew exactly who was on the screen. So check this out. So the way that this worked was it would showcase, and actually it's broken right here. It gets fixed later, where it scrolls. But yeah, it showcases the different different events that we have on the actual the thing. I think that this was by far one of the coolest layouts that we've ever had. It was so innovative. We tried a lot of new stuff. We implemented really, really cool little things where everything was implemented onto this little bar here, where basically you just always had information, but it wasn't crazy. You know, it wasn't bonkers. Oh man, the grand prize, $50 that wins a Switch 2. That was it. Grand prize. MC was complaining about not wanting to use the bar, but then made a bar, but it was awesome. So MC didn't want to use a bar, but basically when I was talking to him and we figured it out, we were trying to figure out the best route to go with the bar. But the bar is really good. He didn't really use a bar. It was a very creative use. We had this cute little thing that said join the Zelda community, where we were advertising our friends over at Zelda Universe, Zelda Speedruns, and Zelda-thon. So that was really cool. This was I feel like, okay, all right, let me talk about it. This is no offense to other charity events. This is just my critique of other charity events. I think that the bar at Games Done Quick, it has too much information and I get confused and I don't know what anything means. I think that the bar over at Zelda-thon is too big and has a lot of empty space. So when things are not when there's no donations, you just have a giant empty void of where Link is supposed to walk across the screen. I think that's a critique I have of that. At Coliseum, I think that the bar, there's 2. There you have the box of nonsense and then you have the bar of nonsense, or the bar. It's 2 separate things, so it takes up even more space. When I was talking to MC, we were trying to figure out how do we convey information? How do we show the audience what we need, but how do we kind of simplify it? And Dark's right. MC did not want to do a bar, but we realized that bar is the best way, but let's take a minute and rethink the bar. How can we do a thing like a bit, which I'll talk about in a minute, but then also how do we showcase all the information we need, such as the fact that the event was powered by AverMedia, you know? And I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're there yet. I think that this was a really awesome, not like dramatically new take of a bar, but it was our first new bar in a really, really long time, because Dylan was, new. Dylan made this show. Dylan had this crazy passion about helping us. I mean, both of our three developers, because we had Yasanabe on the website too. All of our development team had this passion, this like run and gun, and it gave me so much damn energy. It gave me so much damn energy that I was so pumped about it, because in reality, it would have been so damn easy for us to look at the Coliseum bar or look at the Zeldathon bar or the old Zeldathon bars, which we did. We did look at those and we said, okay, what works, what doesn't work, what do we like, what do we don't like? But like, this is new. How do we do something like this community bar? How is it that how do we have a little information about the American Cancer Society pop up, and we send people to the website? Like, we don't need a billion information about the American Cancer Society. I would much rather send people to their website and then have Jamie talk about it, One thing that was broken at the time here, though, was that actually showing donations. Oh, there it is. Carb donated $50 and got the gold Sculptura token. This was the first, the first showcase of the bit. And I wonder if people understood it right off the bat. I don't think they did. I think MC had to kind of explain it, and then people understood. But to explain to you all, and we'll get there. But yeah, so we did donations, and then we brought up the last couple of donations, because that was something that has been done at Coliseum in the past and at other events we've worked on, where we showed the last couple of donations and how it like slightly slows. So then the idea is that it's not just your name showing up for a split second; it's your name for a minute. It's a name for you showing up in a minute. Also, hi Kyle. There it is. Dump Chest got our red rupee. So basically, the schedule, the merch, the grand prize, we had all this information that came out. Okay, and now let me just jump forward to our first BRB screen. This was what, like an hour, or was this 2 hours? I think this was a 2 hour. I think we had the internet blip during this, so I have to go. Yes, we had the internet blip here. 1 hour and 26 minutes. Okay, right here. I'm so glad that the internet blip only was like that one time. So, this was it. This was the first.
All right. And then the
Bomb back.
Oh, no, there's a. Oh.
You know the clip up there? That's cool.
We were still working on the audio.
Oh my god.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching.
Bingo!
That's the end of the bingo segment, but do not go anywhere. We have lots of fun Zelda content coming up for you guys for the next 3 days. But thank you so much to everybody who donated so far. Everyone, let's wrap up. My name is Vidya James. We got Kelsey, we got Tara, we got Masay, ZFG, Crafty Boss, Cubs Rule, Gymnast. We did have Andy. He was playing the game. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next segment.
Smash!
So this is the showcase of MC's idea.
Hey everybody, just hey.
He left the audio on.
Spectrum. Yeah. It's back now, fine. We've got
But the UI, man. MC's BRB screen was so awesome. The fact that it showed again, like so, it showed up here. And basically, we had slides for each of the things. So the idea behind this one was that it was supposed to be the different where link you know what I mean, the item, your inventory. So the merch was the inventory, and it showed the different inventory stuff. We've never done anything like this, guys. The BRB screen is always a slideshow. It's always been a slideshow. It's been a slideshow for years. It's been a slideshow that showcases, like, here's a slide of merch, here's a slide for this. And this was MC and freaking Dylan's attack or take on a fun way to showcase the BRB screen. And with the little sound effects that weren't too annoying. And then this was it. This was the inventory. This was the introduction of the bit, with the idea that you all could complete a full inventory of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time by just donating. You start off with the slingshot, like they got the slingshot, and it just goes on. I can't believe they got the Hylian shield that easy. Yes, Zach, man. MC said he made that one up, which is very funny. But yeah, this was it, man. This was the system, and the idea is that this system would populate. It did. We beat the game. We got the Triforce. We got the Triforce during I think it was the midday of, oh no, I think it was I don't know actually when it was. The system had logic. It was MC being a damn nerd, and I love him for it. You could not get the Fire Temple key if you did not have the hook shot, which I think lets you get to the Fire Temple. It was based on it was go through the entire game. So yeah, first is Kokiri sword, second is freaking money, and then the shield. Like it would go through the entire thing, and it was awesome. It was really cool. This was our schedule. The idea was very simple. It was the game, it was the category, and it would go boop whenever it would go down. Isn't that cute? It had little icons based on stuff. This was we unlocked at this point, since it was $5,000 in. We explained the bit of prize evolves every $5,000. Thoughts on this, chat? Tell me, what did you think about Grand Prize DX? This was a campy idea at like 2 a.m, where we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do with prizes. We were sitting there. I fell off my chair when you saw it. Yeah. Super awesome. Yeah. It was cool. The original idea was, well, should we do a different prize each day within the idea? So the idea being that if you donate $50, you get entered in to win the day prize, and then if you donate $150, you get entered into win the grand prize. And we were talking about how at Throne Controllers, at TCC, some day prizes were really awesome, and then other day prizes were pretty lame, and people did not know what they would want to donate for. So it ended up being like some people would donate for one day prize, and then not enough to get to the grand prize, and then like it was stretching because we're making 3 mega bundles. So we just thought, well, why don't we just make 1 mega bundle, and that mega bundle will slowly unlock the more that gets donated. And so then I was sitting in that 2 a.m. meeting with Brooke, with Campy, and I said, yes, and we'll just call it the Grand Prize Deluxe. And then after we unlock another prize, we'll call it the new Grand Prize. And then, what if we call it the Grand Prize Max and all that stuff? And so, MC. MC did every single grand prize graphic. He went absolutely ham on it. And so it slowly evolved throughout the weekend to this slide being an absolute nightmare, dude. That was the new super grand prize, because originally I was like, it'll be called the super grand prize, like the Super Nintendo, and then what if we call it the grand prize advanced? And then MC was like, we're gonna just keep adding to it. Yeah, we didn't do featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, but we did do Ann Knuckles. We did do Ann Knuckles. But yeah, we did that. We had yeah, it was really cool. We have, if you noticed, just like in Ocarina of Time, we had a camera on. Um, this was the first event because of the fact that we were not streaming on a specific channel, like we were live here on twitch.tv/Jyggy. We were live on um Zelda speedruns. We were live on twitch.tv/Andy. We were live on twitch.tv/Kelsey. We were live on twitch.tv/Gymnast. We were live on twitch.tv/Player5. We were live on twitch.tv/ZFG. We were live on twitch.tv/ freaking we were live on Zelda Universe. We were live on Zeldathon. Like, because of the fact that we were not live on that, and our mission for this was to bring the Zelda community together. For me, it was a no-brainer that we had a slide to join different parts of the Zelda community. You know? It was. And Bluetooth, I don't think it was as disgusting as some people thought. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I have lots of thoughts on Mega Chat. It was hard. I think it got a little crazy at times when we had like ZFG in there and a few others. Was my stream mainstream and everyone else's you stream yours? Connor, we all streamed the same stream. There was no mainstream. My stream was the same as ZSR's stream, which is the same as ZFG's stream. It was all one broadcast. It was all one show. There was no like main place. In fact, fun fact for you, I don't know if it'll work right now, but when you come here, yeah, it will. Every time you refresh the show, do you see this? Yasanave made it so then every time you refresh, it will grab from which channels are live. Isn't that cool? I bet nobody noticed that. Yasanave is a freaking god. Yeah, dude. I don't think people realize that Yasanave made it that every time somebody was live, it would pick a different person from our cast. Red, you noticed? Yeah. Because in reality, we wanted, Yas is a legend. Yas designed the hero.gives website. Very reminiscent of the Trainers Unite website, if you didn't notice. You didn't go to this page often. Interesting that you did not go to this page often. Can you tell me why? Was it just you didn't need to? So, Connor, the way it worked was we were broadcasting via one OBS. And we were sending that to a restreaming product that would broadcast over to everyone else's channel, and we could toggle on and off. Like, for example, Phil only wanted to be live on Phil's segments, so we only turned them on and off. We went live during the BRB screen. Dark, I would love feedback on the website design because this is a card website. Like, for example, bottom right, that prize thing doesn't go away. But in all actuality, it was, yo, Jared, what up, dude? Thank you for your donation to the show, by the way. But yeah, in all actuality, this was really cool because we got to show that what was in the new Super Grand Prize Deluxe Advanced SP Series X model or OLED Model Max DX Pro and Knuckles. But like, this was a really big deal. This was a massive deal. And yeah, it was a great time. It was a really great time. So anyway, back to the show. So yeah, so the reason, that we still had hot mics is very funny. But the main thing that I really wanted for this was to showcase the different parts of the of like the of like the of the Zelda community. So like we advertised Voyage, we advertised ZSR, we advertised Zelda Universe. They were our partner, like those were our community pillars that wanted to help us. We had this wonderful slide about American Cancer Society. Chef Nick listed soon. I didn't even realize that. The MC got the logo done, I think, or grabbed his logo. So we had Nick. We had a chef there. If you don't know, this was the first ever, and I think he shows up later in the show. I'll maybe find him. But
My bad. I'll make it thick.
this was the first.
Dick.
This was the first ever Coliseum-esque house event that we did. That we had a private chef, which was that was kind of a flex. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit of a flex. I have lots of feedback. I have lots of thoughts too. But yeah, so we ended up doing the Link Between Worlds minigame race, which was a lot of fun. That was like Race Against Hyrule. There was a lot of little things that we did. And Campy ran this one. It was awesome. I was still busy, unfortunately, so I wasn't available. But yeah, this was the food segment. Thank you for the clarification. I was a little confused at time until I found out that you, ZSR, and Zeldon were stay alive through the event. Yeah, I mean, Andy was also live during the entire event. Kelsey was live during the entire event. There was a lot of different people. Finding out you had a chef was funny to me because I remember Brooke telling me after, I think, Kaizo, that you wished that you guys would hire a chef, and so you got your dream. I feel like a chef was a great experience, especially depending on the price per person. It's cheaper or close to often. So I'll talk about it. So this was the fun little cooking segment that we did. And meanwhile, the chef showed up during this, and he wanted to be on camera, and he wanted to check it out. But this was like our first like wireless camera setup. This is my first segment that I got to hop in on. So like there I am in my nice like little black shirt. And Alex did a great job on this one. Alex did a great job on this. It was a blast. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Did I get a nice message? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, cool. I have a show on Friday, and I have to wear a full black button down shirt. Anyway, so I wish we would have given them a little bit more time for the cooking segment, because like I just did, but it was a lot of fun. We had some fun close-ups. It was a little bit shaky, because I was going handheld. That was my face. But yeah, you can see Chef Nick in the background there, and he had like a boat or something. I don't know what he had going on. But I have ideas. I don't ever want to like give people freaking motion sickness. But I have ideas on how we can make it better. But I had a lot of fun with this stuff.
Of the book.
Oh, jeez.
Why would I not do that?
Okay, I'm gonna open it to lava soup for sniffing.
Oh, that smells pretty good, I bet.
Yeah. All right. So when you do your sniff, you have to look directly into the camera and make it as seductive as possible. Have fun.
Chaco, you did this. Smells
smell?
like paper.
Yeah, that's that fine.
Actually, does smell. It smells great. Job, good job. It smells.
Actually, it does smell good. That's weird.
Yes,
All right.
Connor.
All right.
Yeah, his company is Florida
That's fine.
Fresh,
Yeah, I just dumped a bunch in a bowl to be cute.
which is a great name. By the way.
Alex,
back
do you want to introduce the expert?
Sure.
So let me tell you.
I have an expert.
Okay, let's jump into this for just a second. So that's Chef Nick. I worked with Chef Nick on a show a while back, in Florida. Some of you might know, if you know my history, you will know when I worked for the chocolate company. This was the chef that cooked for all of the dogs. That's all you have to know. And it was very funny because he is a very good chef. And the reason why we hired him on that video was because he was a very good chef and we wanted the dogs to eat very well, because that was the bit for that project. If this is gibberish to you and you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. All you have to know is Chef Nick's it's the same guy, Jay. I called him. So let me tell you a little history here. So at house events, Campy likes to order the food. You know, Brooke likes to or MC, or if it's a direct relief event, maybe Drew does. And they're oh, hi bud. No, go back to sleep, Bubba. Go back to sleep. It's normally very good. You know, we'll get canes, we'll get, pizza, we'll do all kinds of stuff, and it's good. You know, sometimes we'll have salads, we'll do whatever. But sometimes I always leave. Sometimes I leave a Coliseum event or whatever after, a week of eating whatever foods that we get, and I always am like, bro, I just need a salad. I just need a damn vegetable, and that's not bad. It's just that's the nature of these shows. It's easier if we order Chipotle or we order pizza, and there's nothing wrong with that because people like that stuff. Me too. I love, bro, order me some Taco Baco. I'm down. But I was just curious to know if Chef Nick could help us, or any chef could help us, and then we wouldn't have to worry about food every night. So that was the mindset behind, can we have a private chef at this event? And luckily Nick came through, and oh my God, did we have good food. Bro, he had his B-15 knife. His damn freaking mega knife. But he had like all these vegetables, and like I think he showed off some he showed off the mushrooms at a point, which were really cool.
Wait,
a donation.
Who's mic'd? How are we doing this?
Oh yeah, he wanted to do gold.
Now we have two. Okay, just talk.
He has a mic.
Yeah, so I work with, like I mentioned, all the purveyors. I know them personally. So when you work with these purveyors, you have these types of relationships. You come right to the source.
Okay, so
And
Dark.
Certain times we have the
Dark.
capability to.
My man made, was the meal service guy? So he was a chef. He's a chef. Nick is a chef. Nick is a chef that I met when I was doing stuff in Florida when I was working. He's extremely good, really nice guy. And I'm glad he was able to help us. So let me tell you, the mushrooms that he made mushrooms one night that legitimately tasted like freaking fried chicken. It was insanity. Yeah, no, I did, Jared. I said, he put these. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did to the mushrooms, but I think it's just because they were like actually fresh, like grown on a weird, like in a cave in a farm. It was incredible. It was incredible. Once again, major shout outs to Chef Nick for coming in and cooking for us, keeping our magic meters flowing, as MC said. But it was another first. It was a great trial. I'm interested to know what we do. Maybe it's not like, maybe we're not doing, like a chef there. Maybe we do, but texture's your enemy? Huh. But yeah, he did incredible. Like the first night he did like these mushroom tacos. Oh my god, dude. I agree with you, Connor. I agree. Good food. He had like bowls with like vegetables in it. He did this weird thing that I actually think it was insanity. His dessert for night 1 was it was he did skewers with pineapple and watermelon on them, but he put a little dollop of sorbet. And then the sorbet, like I'm talking like freaking like that rainbow sorbet that I bet some of you would have gotten like a long time ago. And he put a little dollop of the rainbow sorbet on top of these skewers and it melted into the fruits. So when you tasted them, it was like this creamy but like bubbly, like because sorbet is like weird. Chat, Jiggy's gonna be talking about that. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh yeah. No, I am going to talk about the event. I thought you were going to say Jiggy was talking about the food for the next week, 2 weeks. No, I'm going to talk about, but yeah, I'm going to be talking about the event for like 2 weeks. I'm going to be gushing about Heroes of Time for like the next 2 weeks. You all know it. But I was talking about Brooke. I don't know if you had one of those, but his like dessert for night 1 was like, it was like fruit. It was pineapple, watermelon. And this wasn't like, you're just like, he freaking chopped up a damn pineapple and a watermelon. Like it was fresh. It was all right. Yeah. Yeah. But he put like a dollop of sorbet on it and it was like the weirdest thing. And I don't know. I doubt we won't see it. Cause guys, we didn't really talk about it, but yeah, so that was the food. That was the cooking segment. It was fun. I wish we had a little bit more time. I wish that they would have gotten to.
For you guys to check in and see how things are going back here. As we
Yeah,
make both our
I wish that we
soup,
could
as
have
you might
like
say.
finished it, but like check out, dude, the shirt with the Heroes of Time on it. Like that's not this shirt. So let me talk about that for a quick second because in reality you all have. Is it gone? No, it's still there, which means it might be going until 1 a.m. I don't know what time. I don't know what time it's going. Let me just tell you. Like here, if you guys did not get your merch yet, please go get it because it ends probably maybe. Wait, the Tantrum is Texas, so 1 more hour. I think it's like 1 more hour that you have access, and that means there's like 2 pins left. I don't know. I don't know what 30 minutes. Cool. So yeah, don't forget your thing. But yeah, so you can see like this is the we're wearing the shirt. These are screen printed, not this one, but that one. That'll be a screen printed shirt. Super soft Bella canvas. Super soft shirts. But yeah, basically, it's not a pin, Luna. It's a badge. God. I have mine right. I think I have it. Sorry, Roro. Give me a minute. There it is. Yeah, I have my badge right here. There it is. You can see fully metal. Really cool. You will not want to miss it. It says 2025 on it. Like I don't know if hold on. Let me just like you can kind of see it like if Nvidia. Hold on. God damn it. Dude, Nvidia, what are you doing? You can see it says 2025 on it right here. So that's this year's. Anyway, but okay, long story. Bring me back. So when we were talking about this, we wanted separate shirts for talent and for staff. And so I was talking to Campy in a call and we were like, well, what if we did like jerseys? Like what if we did like sports jerseys? And that would be kind of cool. And like they were kind of simplistic and they had like hero on the back. And I was like, that would have been cool. But unfortunately we couldn't get them in time. So we said, okay, we'll put the logo on the back. We'll put the 2025 on the sleeve, and then we'll put the H on the chest, like on the part, and it was really cool.
like
But
a big
the idea was that
seven
they
can.
weren't supposed to be for sale. So that was the reason why they weren't for sale. But we did give one away during the final grand prize. So anyway, let's keep going through day 1 here. We go into like Horsies of the Kingdom, and this was a fun little segment that Amanda wanted to do. It had a 2x donation match during it. I think I forget what I was doing. Busy. We were doing something. But again, like we had these cool little lower thirds, which showed like Amanda, Kelsey, Massey, and then whoop, 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 and player 5, which was really cool. It was just neat to be able to like show who was on camera, during it. We showed like it was Tears of the Kingdom, then it was Wind Waker, then it was freaking Twilight Princess Pink Cross, Zelda Tune and Beats bonus segment. So that was the big thing that we were really like interested in. Yeah, major shout outs to like Liz and you could like see stuff that was going on in the background too. Like you saw Jackson chilling at the table back there. You saw like Alpha and Jess from Tantrum Merch. You had Teeb walking back and forth, chilling. It was kind of neat that we had that, but the actual like angle of the camera was still so intimate, and we were able to like just kind of like see. And this was player 5's, I think. So this was player 5, and this was Amanda's. Like, I actually no, this was Amanda player 5, and Massey's first like house event. I'm calling them a house event because like on GDQ is a hotel event where you have a lot of you have the people that are in like on a show. Zelda-thon is a hotel event, okay? That everybody is kind of like in their own space, but then they come into the show and then they show up on the show. And then you have Coliseum style shows, Coliseum events, which are house events. And those are like everyone in the same house at the same time, and we're all living together for like a weekend in a way. Like we're all together just like for the whole 24 hours. We're all just chilling, and people have their own rooms, but in reality we're there. And let me tell you, each event is very special. Each event is a unique situation because in reality it's like hotel events and cons and all that stuff. Like, yes, you get to spend time with your friends, but house events are just a very unique experience, and it's the reason, in my opinion, don't make me cry, Campy. House events, I think, are the reason why talent, like creators, like of this show specifically, and at Coliseum events when you see those, it's the reason why the vibe, I think, is perfect. No, we're all just like together, and we're living together, we're eating together in one house. People are doing their own thing, but they're also doing it. They're doing their own thing together. And Campy said the Heroes of Time got me to love The Legend of Zelda again. That's this is gonna make me cry, because that's all I wanted. Not to get Brooke to like Zelda again, but that if that did that for Campy, I bet that is how a lot of people felt watching this show. I feel like that is not a solo thing, because if the producer of the event if the producer of the event's love of the franchise came back because of this show, I feel like other people felt the same way. That was all we wanted, man. That was all we wanted. This event was this event for me, and I'm gonna talk about it just a little bit before we get back into the going through the segments and all that. But like this event for me, Heroes of Time for me, was a major dream come true. It was everything that I ever wanted. It felt both nostalgic but new at the same time. It felt like the perfect blend of events of the it felt like the perfect blend of feelings that I had at events past and the modern style events. It was like I was very lucky that Brooke and MC wanted to produce this Zelda event with me. Because you know how much I love Zelda, guys. You know how much I love the franchise. You know how much I love the games, except for Oracles of Ages. But it made me feel the same way as like my first Zeldathon, which was nearly a decade ago. Actually, over a decade ago. It gave me the same feelings of that excitement. Yeah. Yeah. For me, it felt like Zeldathon Deluxe, which was my first ever show that I was I mean, I went to Relief, but I wasn't on camera. When you think of it, I have a kidney stone, like spending a week in a stairwell. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not um this event right here, where we were all just playing Zelda and hanging out for charity. Let me see if I can. Right here, everybody. Here we are with my friend Gymnast, Campy, Andy, Massey, MC in the back, Phil, Majin Phil, Vidya, Kelsey. You had Teeb all the way in the back there. This right here felt the exact same as this right here from over 10 years ago, where we were also playing Battle Quest for charity. There I am. Some things never change, chat. Let me tell you. Some things never change. And it was a very special event for me. It very much was. And yeah, it was a very special event for me. Some things never change. I'm sorry. I just had a really good weekend, guys, even with a kidney stone. I just had a very good weekend. We did a lot of good stuff for the American Cancer Society and celebrated my favorite video game franchise. So, this was our first unlockable segment, by the way. Zelda Battle Quest has not been shown at a social impact event in a really long time. It used to be like a funny bit that we used to do on old shows. And so when Massey wanted to play it, I was like, "Oh, we got to do it. We got to do it." And then Campy was in, and we had Jamie, and it was just a vibe, bro. Like, it was like, yeah, it maybe didn't raise a lot of money, but we had so much fun showcasing what a weird and wacky video game. And we were all just having a blast. Freaking Glock mode, where Andy was like, you gotta reload.
Oh, wait, we almost got him.
Oh,
we tunneled.
no! It just kept. No, you got gnomed. Gnome just kept disconnecting. We don't know why.
Okay, we died on the same frame.
Oh, you gotta put your controller down because it's doing the thing. It's the Wii motioning plushing.
Who's the third one?
We all got gnome.
Face down. Yeah.
Face down. Put it down.
Face down in the.
Man, I remember when Nintendo made you do this.
It's player 2.
Yeah.
Dude, it just for some reason would not calibrate
Whoa.
until I
I
put it on the
believe.
floor.
Checking.
Checking. Checking.
Well, no, it's not.
Well, no, it's player 2.
What do you mean? Just put it on the
Yeah,
ground.
put it on
Here.
the ground.
Ready?
Dude, you all got so much free feed out of me this weekend. You really did. You got so many free feet. But anyway, no, dude, this was this day one was powerful. We hit, we were at $17,000 day one so far. We weren't even done. We like this was day one. I did a segment with Claire. Okay. Now I don't know if any of you watched this segment. And I really wanted, let it be known, I wanted Claire to be at this event. I wanted Claire to be at Heroes of Time. We invited Claire to Heroes of Time. And unfortunately she could not be here in person, because she was busy, and also, America is a little scary right now. But hopefully we'll be able to get her to come to the next event next year. But she did agree to do a remote segment, and so she asked me, "Well, what can I do? What should I do?" And I said, "I don't know. What kind of Zelda game do you want to play?" And I had this dumb moment where I was just like, "No, chat's gonna want Picross. They're gonna want Picross." And so I asked her if she wanted to do Picross, and she said sure. Oh, yes, you do see Heroes of Time ghosting through my face because apparently the NVIDIA nonsense is being wacky. Hold on, I will fix that, Red Shimmer. Picross was amazing. Picross was something. Let me tell you. There you go. I fixed it like that. Yeah. No, it wasn't you. It was me. Anyway. So, Picross. I don't even remember how I introed this. Welcome back, everybody, to Heroes of Time! Hello, Claire.
Hi, that was way louder than I expected that to be.
Well,
that was completely horrifying. Thanks
I
for
think
waking
MC
me up,
fixed
Jyggy.
her audio.
This is probably the most intense, highly anticipated, most high energy segment of the day. Picross. I'm sorry. My Nintendo Picross Twilight Princess Edition. Dude, seeing the prize pack, when I watched the beginning of the show and seeing the freaking just grand prize, I got a chuckle out of it because oh baby was it got a little wild, man. I think this was the best segment because of both of me. I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I got it on my 3DS and everything.
I don't like this game.
Tell if you actually saw me do that or not.
Claire, why are we playing this Zelda game?
Because I love Picross, and I don't know why you got dragged into it, but I'm laughing. Apparently, I'm also Robo Claire.
Yeah, I think we fixed
You're a
it.
little Robo Claire. Just a smidge. We're working on it. MC's doing
Okay, you're working on that?
He's
Okay.
doing that thing where he goes beeping and booping and bopping.
Dude, I was jealous of Claire's pink
But
Game
Claire, welcome everybody from your audience, from the egg crew. Also, welcome everybody at home. If you're just joining us here, this is Heroes of Time. It is a full weekend live stream where we're playing The Legend of Zelda, raising money for the American Cancer Society. We are. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna ego here a little bit. I think I look pretty good in that shirt, chat. I think that shirt makes my beard look really good. I don't know about you guys. Just to ego, just a smidge. It's also the camera.
the camera, like this was my favorite lighting that I've ever done at a Coliseum style show. And let me tell you, I think that the shirt makes my beard look pretty awesome.
Officially at $8,323, which means we actually can't touch the controller or do anything until $10,000 is raised for the charity.
Nice try.
I have to try at least. I have to try every
See,
time.
the thing is, one day someone's actually gonna go with me on that bit, and then we're gonna raise a lot of money for charity. It's gonna happen.
But yeah, we are gonna play a little Zelda Picross. I don't know why I agreed to this. I don't like this game, but
I don't know why you agreed to a race of Picross against me.
you know, I figured that if anyone would give me pity, it would be you, Claire.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is.
But also,
so to fill you all in, during this segment, Chef Nick was serving dinner to all of our talent. That was in person. So that's why you see people walking back and forth. I said it in my dono. I said it again. I could take Claire and Picross. I think you could. I think you could, Jay. I would pay money to watch that one. She's really good at Picross. She's really good at Picross. And so I was lucky because I had Masay ended up coming and having why is the menu wait. Because yeah, dude, Alpha saved me. It can't be. Alpha saved me because Alpha was my eyes whenever chat would blind me. So Claire's was a new file and mine was not a new file. Mine was one that we finished Mike Crossin. Yeah. A Gilton cut of Claire basically did 50 puzzles total versus me doing roughly 10. Kairashi, I did 6. Claire did 50. I did 6. I did 6 puzzles. I did 6 puzzles to Claire's freaking 50. And it's funny because this segment was originally only supposed to be an hour. And then MC came in and was like, what about an hour 30? And then MC came in and was like, what about 2 hours? And yes, we did, before any of you get mad, yes, we did clear, like MC did clear it with Claire beforehand. But it was very funny.
Oh, what's going on? Am I like half me, MC? What is that? This right here. Am I? Can I? How do I? Where is it? I want to get to the line. I can't. But yeah, welcome to the show.
He
just
fixed
to,
it.
For
MC
some
fixed
housekeeping things to let everybody know, we're raising money for the American Cancer Society. All of your donations go directly to them. You can go to hero.gives, hero.gives. I can spell. And donate to the charity. Thanks, MC. We also have some really cool stuff where if you donate $50 or more, you get entered into our grand prize. And now we have a bit. Have you ever done one of those, Claire? A bit before?
Yeah, I'm a little familiar considering I spent 2 years messing with my audience.
That was a pretty good bit. Let me tell you, that's one of the bits of all time.
It was very convincing.
It was. But yeah, so one of the bits that we got going on here is the grand prize, where every time we raise $5,000 for the American Cancer Society, so the next one's at 10, we actually are going to upgrade the grand prize. So everybody that enters in, you right now will win.
I actually really love this layout. I this is my first time really looking at it, but MC made it so that I was looking at Claire, and this layout works really well as with it with like if it was a like it's a weird layout. It's a freaking weird layout because you have a 4x3 screen up here, and then you have a 16:5 right here, or a 5x3 screen technically because that's the 3DS, and then you have a 4x3 screen here for the people's cameras. It's a weird one because that means you would need it. I cannot think of chat. Can you think of another game that would be it'd be a race of a 3DS game where the bottom screen is the focus and the top screen is not, because that is this scene. That is this scene right here. This is such a weird with that's also remote, by the way. Because Claire is not in Florida, but I am. The tech behind all this stuff, guys, I cannot stress to you how like awesome it is. But I cannot think of another game or another like segment that you would have focus. It's 3D. It would be I guess the title of this layout would be 3DS Race, or I'm sorry, Duo 3DS Race Remote or Hybrid.
Getting jiggy with it.
Focus bottom screen. Hi, gallery.
Getting jiggy with it.
Thank you for subbing. We're 8 subs away from 200. Can we get to 8? Can we get to 200 by the end of this dumb stream? I can only stream for a little bit longer, guys. I know we're not getting through. We're gonna get through day 1 on this. We're gonna do day 2 tomorrow. So why does Claire's copy have Why does Claire's copy not have the share buttons? I don't know. Yo, Final Jazz, thank you for gifting out 5 subs. Oh, I think it's because the 3DS wasn't connected to the internet. That's so weird. Or maybe you can't share until you finish a single mode or a single puzzle. Because again, Claire's copy was brand new, and my copy had my cross finished. Thank you, Final Jazz, for gifting a sub out to Hero Chaos, Gloomy Dragonshy, Snarius, and Negative Pro. Remember, guys, end of the month. We have Jyggy 13 starts. Jyggy 13 starts today, actually. Jyggy 13 starts today. Yeah, enjoy your ad free viewing. Jyggy 13 starts today. Sunday is the kickoff event. That's gonna be here. Sunday is the kickoff event. We have, just to fill you in on the May action. Let me look at my damn calendar, because oh baby, do we have some stuff coming up in the month of May. Calendar. Month of May. Next week, PAX East. The 8th, the 9th, the 10th, I will be in Boston. If you're going to be in Boston, you better damn find me, because I will, in fact, have brand new, let's go over here. Sorry, just for a second. I have brand new exclusive Jyggy merchandise. This is the maroon merch bands, the Jyggy band that you can get if you find me at PAX East. This is it. They're maroon. That's what I'm gonna call all of you. But your Jyggy merch is blue. No, that's the old version. The old version is blue. The new version is maroon. So yeah. I wore mine so much your name disappeared. Time to get a new one. That's wild. I have both the Jyggy bracelets. You don't have this one yet. No one has. I'm the only one that has this one. I'm the only one that has maroon right now. It's sitting over in my corner, the rest of them. I didn't bring any of them to. You gave me 2. Oh. I gave you 2 of the blue ones. You should keep that one because I'm never doing blue again. I have an extra, though I don't plan on wearing this. I need the maroon one now. Well, you'll get it at Penny Arcade Expo Eastern. But I also have something else that I'm really, really hoping shows up. For PAX East. I really liked the way that these looked, chat. These metal badges. And so I'm doing something very, very special if you find me at an event. And that is that I'm giving people that can come to me and show me that you are a paid subscriber, meaning that you are a continuing, reoccurring, paying subscriber, someone that is helping me with Partner Plus and Plus Plus. Okay? All right? You not only will get the maroon Jyggy band, but you will get a only 100 available because that's all I got. First edition Jyggy subscriber loyalty badge. It is a coin that says Jig sub, and it has a little red going with a big thing. Jared, thank you for subbing. I appreciate you very much. No, primes don't count. Sorry to break your button. Sorry to bust you up. But primes will not count towards it. You can continue. You can push the continue button. If you push the continue button, you can get it. But yes, you have to be a tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 paying subscribers. They do not count towards the Partner Plus program. They help me get closer to 200, which is freaking awesome right here. But primes do not count towards Partner Plus. Only paying subscribers count towards Partner Plus. You didn't know that? It's okay. It is absolutely fine. I appreciate you giving me your Jeffrey Bezos bucks. So if you are a sub, well, yeah, Jay, you're freaking tier 3. You can have 2 if you want. I don't care. It's like you've been tier 3 for almost a year. Like you can have 2. I don't care. They are about yay big, and they're extremely cute, and I can't wait to show you guys. They're brass, or no, I think they're nickel. But anyway, so we got PAX East next week. I'm sorry, this Sunday is the I'll beat them up and steal it at night. Red, you get one. You're also a paying subscriber. You're tier 2, if I'm correct. Oh no, you're just tier 1. That's okay. Doesn't matter. You're still a paying subscriber. But anyway, but I want 2. We gotta talk about it. Steal you one? True. You can steal one maybe for dark. I feel like maybe I should make a rule that is like if you've been a gift sub for like 100 months, you get one too. Because I feel like that does take effort. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I think mods can just have one too. I don't know. No, maybe I'll make a different one for mods. I'll make a mod badge, and that one will be like the dark. I was looking at black nickel, like a black stained nickel. That was really cool. Anyway, so PAX East. Then we have on the 24th, we have Oops All Star Wars, and then at the end of this month, we have another social impact event called Big Broadcast for Good. That's benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. That is on this channel and this channel alone. So, oh yeah, I forgot. At PAX East Saturday night, Game Court. Yeah, Game Court. I have to talk about it, Jay. But yeah, Game Court will be at PAX East. It's on Saturday night, 8 p.m. It's on the calendar. It's just they misspelled Judgment. I don't know why. The Pokemon. Oh yeah, Thursday night. Thursday night is Pokemon themed bar crawl. Thursday night is Pokemon themed bar crawl. That'll be a blast. Yeah. Yeah. Is there not going to be a community champions type thing for BB4G, or are you doing it alone? I think I might do next week, Zachman, a gauge with our community. Because I know you are interested, at least I hope so. I mean, if you're interested, like you've asked me a couple times, I would. We need to have dinner. You owe me from last year. Thursday night we'll do dinner. Maybe as long as I can figure out how. As long as I can figure out if I can do it, I'll do my best. Red. We'll figure it out. Wednesday night's Italian night. I think Wednesday night, maybe. If you guys are in town Wednesday night is Italian night. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna gauge an interest in a community or in a community drive for BB4G. I don't know what we call it. We need a name for it. But I would do it the week leading up. Same deal. I like week leading up to a show. We come in Thursday? Okay. I'll be there Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. When it is Dutch night and Irish night, I don't know what that means. No. We just get Connor. We just always get Italian Wednesday night at PAX East. That's just it's a rule. It's a rule. We all small broadcast for good. No, I don't want people to feel like they're community broadcast for good. CB4G, big broadcast for good, community broadcast for good. CB4G kind of slaps. You got BB4G and then CB4G. That kind of works. That kind of slaps. I hate it. If there is interest in it, and I can figure out the best way to support people, CB4G and BB4G. I kind of like that. I'm hosting my own JB4G. Jardis broadcast for good. I'm down. Would JB4G be part of CB4G? Yeah, I'm kind of about it. Broadcast got to be plural. Community broadcast for good. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about it. BB4G is a month away, and I'm cooking it on it. I'm cooking on it. Anyway, so yeah, going back to this thing, I had a really good time with Claire. And we raised a lot of money during it. And Masay hopped on
Matt right now.
By donating $50, so then Claire has to go play a different pit cross.
After this?
Is that after this? Or do we
No.
get
She
one
wasn't
more?
even on camera for
no,
half
after
of
this
it.
we have music, then we have Battle Quest, then we have what's the game? Then we totally
Progress. I think I
When
only
did
have
she play the
13
game?
more
Okay.
puzzles to clear.
out the month.
I already did 30.
No, wait. ZFG here. What?
Fill it in.
And a metal badge.
Okay.
I want to see if there's any clips from this one.
JS purchased
Guys,
a dad hat.
This is
and
supposed to be
and a bundle.
This is
I swear I'm literate.
This is supposed to be a really powerful Zelda show.
It is. What's the problem?
We have ZFG here. Why am I playing Picross?
Okay. All right.
This is so much funnier from the back of your head. I just want you to know.
I'm yet. This is the longest minute of my life.
Let me out.
So I want to leak something. Do you guys want to see something freaking awesome? And I don't think he's here, actually.
My face.
Do you all want to see something really cool? Is Cole live? No. Cole's not live. but I think John is or Claire is live. I think Claire is live. So, do you guys want to see something legitimately awesome? So, you want to know like how we were getting clips of the show so quickly? You guys want to know how we were putting out clips on Twitter and like our creators were doing that? Cole has non-zero chance of being in Claire stream at the moment. Yeah. So check this out. This is the coolest thing that we've ever had at an event. Let's just I want your help on something. This is Claire's channel. At No, Cole's not there. That's so sad. We were gonna bully Claire. Or not Cole. We were gonna bully Cole. So check this out. This is the Heroes of Time Discord. Okay? This is where everybody talked during the entire event. Cole pops in reporting for duty. Cole then proceeds to clip the entire event. Every single segment, Cole was posting clips in the Discord constantly, while also tagging individual creators. It's big money.
Big money.
Some of them were awesome. Most of them were awesome. Claire.
It's been a while.
Thank you. All right, I get eyes again, which means I can play. I'm trying to play. Wait, another donation match, everybody.
Oh my God.
What's this one, MC?
Hi, thank you for the raid, buddy. Hope you're doing good.
Hi.
Hi Claire. Hi Claire. You don't know me. I'm Alex. I just think your hair is beautiful and I kind of want it.
Alex, girl, I'm looking at your hair. Your hair's amazing. Shut the fuck up. I'm swearing. I'm not supposed to. Sorry.
just letting you know. If you see me in your house, I just want to.
That was funny, man. There was a clip from this segment in Claire's recent highlight. Wait, was it really? Which one was it? Yeah, but like, yeah, the Claire is the saddest. Will catch up to Claire, suffering more. Also,
does
hold on.
does Luke infected with $100?
You heard what?
Thank you. Hell yeah, Claire. Also, I don't know what the incentives are, so I trust my donation to mistake to pick the funniest outcomes.
Just listen.
I don't know what's
You gotta
A or
listen.
B.
Go.
Hey,
and play.
Jiggy. 2 more minutes. Sorry.
2 more minutes?
Wait,
This is hard for me too.
I can't see.
Sorry. Your whining gives me life, so.
I don't want. Okay.
Your whining gives me life. Next
Go
time
play.
someone gives.
It was just there were so many. Claire having a good time.
That was legendary. For the
Go up
$100.
one,
Hey Claire, it's blindfold time for
go
you.
to the left,
You know what?
Fill it
I can
in.
do that very easily because
Down.
I'm blind.
fill it in, down, fill it in.
Again, Cole did such a good job of clipping legitimately every segment and tagging people with the clips. I mean, yeah, there was a lot during this, but like Jackson Perotti wants us to give him 5.
Give me a song to sing, or probably not sing. Give me a song to do. My good Lord, send in your donations. $5. Give me 5. Andy, are you in my 5 on T-Mobile?
Dude, again, it was like we got so many clips for the highlight reel. There are so many incredible it's just great, man. It's really like they're like Cole did the freaking mega work. What is Jiggy doing? I don't know.
Again, we love HD.
Whoa! Hey! Wow!
What the? What? Hello?
Gosh! Wow!
Oh, merch.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be real with you. Wasn't looking.
Well, it's so quiet.
Yeah.
Hear me the receipts, bro.
Beer me the receipts, dude. Is this only for team members? I don't see the Discord. Yeah. So Connor, this Heroes of Time Discord is currently only available for the team. Yeah. But we are looking to. I would like in the future. I would like in the future to have a community Discord that is open to the entire audience and to everybody, so then people can talk about the show and kind of make friends. Like just share our love of Zelda. I'm very interested in that. But yeah, dude, this was the dude, man.
Go! Release the pops! Oh my god!
This was by far.
We have some dog aggression
And
going
this
on.
is where I'm
Wow,
gonna stop for the day, and we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. But dog racing, Zelda dog racing, might have been
3, 2, 1.
my favorite segment at a Zelda charity event that I've ever done, and it's all Masei's fault.
Good Lord, Bluto! Yeah, this is everything to me. I waited all week for this.
It's all Masei's fault because Masei posted in the Heroes of Time segment submission document. Masei posted, "What if we do dog races?" And MC and I just started cackling, and then Brooke was like, "Wait a minute, yeah, we gotta." And then I realized, wait, we have Jamie there. It's a required segment. It is a required segment. And it was a 30-minute, very, very funny, very, very funny segment. And it was absolutely incredible. It really was. It was so much fun. If you missed that segment, please go watch that segment because it was a blast. But with that, chat, I am going to get some sleep because I drove 13 hours yesterday and 7 hours today. And I am very tired. Just like my boy on the ground here. Alex Normaki is freaking funny, and here's a time I dropped her a follow after. Zach, man, that's awesome. Yes, that was our big goal too. Was just like I didn't get to talk. Oh yeah, wait, box. I gotta open up a box. I didn't even think about that. I'll open up the American Cancer box, the American Cancer Society box. Yeah, we'll do that. But okay, so to finish the bit that I was talking about, it was a very unique thing because here's our cast. Here's our wonderful cast that we have here. These were the people that did events in person or remote during the main show. So let it be known. I'm gonna say this. MC, myself, and Campy, we have done house style events before. Think Coliseums, think like early Throne Controllers Coliseum. Like that's what we've done. Liz, I'm pretty sure this was her first house event, and she did incredible. I remember during Archipelago, Liz was cutting between the most important game to watch, and I just kept hearing her laugh, dude. I just kept hearing her laugh. Now Jackson has been to multiple events, and Phil has been to I think Speedrun Coliseum before, as seen at Speedrun Coliseum, as well as Crafty Coliseum, Crafty Boss going to other style small events. But this was, I'm pretty sure, ZFG's first smaller, more intimate event, and ZFG is an incredible creator. What a guy, super cool. It was my first time meeting ZFG, other than inside Jamie's freaking games done quick hotel room where I was fixated on a camera and everyone else was drinking White Claw. So it was my first time really getting to hang out with ZFG, and it was a really great time. But I remember during Archipelago, And when I said something so dumb, I don't know what I said, but ZFG just had the dumb biggest smile. And then later, when he got me like the item I needed. He was just like, "All right, Jiggy, now you can." He was just like, "All right, Jiggy, no more excuses," or something like that. And I was just like, "What a guy, man!" It was so awesome to meet him. It was my first time meeting a lot of these people. Like, it was my first time meeting Phil. It was my first time meeting ZFG. Well, except besides the little hotel room with Crafty. It was my first time meeting Cubs fan, who is an incredible, incredible human. Really cool, really, really down to earth, super fun to just create with. It was my first time working with Zelda Master. Unfortunate he couldn't be there, but he did actually amazing during the online segment. I remember watching, because with online segments it's hard because we couldn't really like interact with him. But I remember seeing him put on like a. I mean, we'll get to it tomorrow when I talk about the rest of the show. But he was putting on he put on like a bokoblin hat, and I was sitting next to, I think I was sitting next to Brooke Campy, and then Campy was like, "Yeah, that guy gets it. That guy got it. That guy understands the assignment." And I was like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, we need to get him in person next year. I really hope Zelda Master can be there in person. Same with Linkus, same with Small Ant. It'd be really great to get them there. But this was Alex Normaki's first house event. Like, Alex Normaki went to Zelda-thon and has been to like cons, and she went to Coliseum Live in Houston when we did it there. And that was a blast. But this was her first like in a house bit. And I mean, I love Alex Normaki, let me tell you. I Alex Normaki is an incredible creator. She owns a room, and it's the best. And same with P5. Now, P5 was part of Oops All Zelda. That was a show I did over on the Games Done Quick channel, and we were really excited to have Player 5 at the event. And Player 5, like, excluding staff and in person, roster was 13 people. Did not realize it was that small. Yeah, it was a 13 per, excluding the staff. It was 13 people. It was a chill crew. I'm hoping next year we are closer to a talent list of 18 to 20. I think we could use just a few more. Just so then there are days where like people can kind of take a minute, because I know, Jamie, there were times where you were on like 4 segments in a row, and that's tough on people, dude. That's tough on people. Um so I'm hoping the next year, Linkus will be there in person, maybe Zelda Master. We could invite maybe a few other people. I would love to get Zeltic. I would love to get other Zelda content creators. So if you all have Zelda content creators or Zelda speedrunners or people that you just enjoy watching for The Legend of Zelda, that's not me and not Jamie, please let me know, because I want them at Heroes of Time. But Player 5 did awesome. Player 5 really jumped into it and like got really like meshed with the crew. This was also the first time I really got to hang out. Puts me in, lets me make fun Zelda bumpers. Yeah. I want you to make more bumpers, Dark. I need to make more bumpers. But so this was the first time I got to hang out with Teeb outside of a Zeldathon ever. If I'm correct. And I like Teeb. I was just like, he's my friend, man. Amanda, I think this was her first home event. Like, Zelda Universe does their own show, and that's like their team. But this was like her first like home style like event. Kelsey's been to a bunch of them, so it was great when you had people like Andy, Kelsey, Jamie, Crafty, and like Jackson, who really could be like that home, and that were, it was really easy to let for the new people to kind of like jump in, and I really do thank Andy, Kelsey, and anybody that has been at an event before, Gymnast, definitely Jackson, very much Jamie, for like kind of being a friend to people that are new. I remember I was watching, it was like setup day. It was setup day at like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm putting away like a cable or something, and I look up, and Crafty Boss is playing Ocarina of Time randomizer with freaking with freaking Player 5 just chilling there. And they were just playing, and Campy was there, and they were just talking Ocarina of Time. And I was like, bro, this is special. This is a special event. This is a special show. So it was cool. I'm hoping that Claire can come next year too. That would be really cool. It was just really cool to have. It was really cool to have the crew together. You know, it was really cool to have the crew together. Is it dead, chat? It's Ogre, dude. It's officially Ogre. It's officially gone. You can never ever get this badge ever again. You can never ever get this specific shirt ever again. I was lurking off and on and wild how this is pinging my nostalgic already, even though it just happened. This is such a special event, and it ended up meaning a whole lot to me. So thank you. Thanks for everything, man. Noma say thank you for coming, and helping us. One final H in chat for the badge for the memory. Yeah. I'm gonna say, I know I told you this in person, and I get to gush a little bit here, but it just means the world to me that I have you as my friend, and it also just means the world that you wanted to come to this event that really I did kind of just throw you in with all the Zelda nerds. It was yeah, Masay will do good. But I knew that you would do so well with them, and I knew that you would be such a fantastic addition to this cast, and you were. You really were. Nobody, nobody on this cast, nobody was bad. Everybody, dude. It was perfect. It was really great. The vibes were so powerful at this event. I followed Mistake for a non-Zelda game, Pikmin, but I can tell that she that she was in her element this past weekend. Bro, it was a Pikmin event. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Luna. This was actually a Pikmin event. It was Heroes of Louis. What are you talking about? Don't make that a logo. They picked up Z2 quickly, Swift on the sticks, I'll tell you. Dude, that was I can't wait to talk about it. I gotta talk about it tomorrow because I'm dying and I'm tired. But the 2P1C, the 2D 1C race was the most fun I've had doing freaking Zelda in a while. It was so competitive but also really fun, and I was so bummed we didn't finish it. I was so bummed we both of us got Link's Away, Zelda 2. Both teams got Zelda 2. Zelda 2 was a freaking race. Don't forget a box. I have the box right here. All right. So let's open this box, and this is going to be the last thing, and then we'll raid somebody. So stick around. We're going to raid. But don't worry. To quote my friend Campy, I will likely be talking about this event for the next month. But we're going to go through the rest of the segments tomorrow. Before I play some actual Zelda. Oh, this is my black and white. This is my black and white filter. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Zelda tomorrow. I lost my guys. You want to hear something sad? I think I left it in Florida somewhere. I don't really know. It's a real sad thing. But I lost my my 8-bit do SN30 Pro. I lost my 8-bit do SN30 Pro. It's gone. They're not that expensive. I'm looking online. They're like $44 on Amazon. So I'll just get a new one. But it is kind of a bummer because I really oh no, they're $39.99 if you buy on Amazon. Or on the website. I don't know if they're cheaper. That's not bad. I feel like they're about to put out a new one for Switch too, but that's how I play all of my games. I play A Link to the Past. I play I play literally all the Zelda games with the SN30 Pro, and I am a little sad about it because it was my favorite travel controller. But it's okay. Maybe we'll get back to like 300 subs, and I'll be like, let's go. But anyway, let's open this box, and then we'll raid somebody. I think I know who I want to raid. But yeah, so American Cancer Society sent me this box. I don't know what's in it. Let's check it out. We'll kind of open it. It's really a high quality box. Oops, something fell out of it. Oh, this is sick. So it looks like they sent a pin, well, a pen, a clicky pen with the American Cancer Society sword on it, which is really cool. I don't know. I don't think so, Brett. I think I would have known. I couldn't find it the day we were doing I couldn't find it the day we were doing Zelda Wheel. They sent me this Bella Canvas shirt which says every cancer, every life. American Cancer Society founded 1913. 1913? Holy guacamole. That's so long ago. 1913, dude. I did not know that. I did not know that. They sent me this journal that has the American Cancer Society logo on it, which is really neat. Very high quality paper. Very nice book too. Very cool. And then it looks like, I think this is a Lego. Is this a Lego set? Ooh. This is a Sword of Hope, which is the American Cancer Society Sword of Hope, but in a Lego form. That's really cool. It's like, that's really cool. Yeah, look, like, these are, dude, these are like, that's so freaking cool, dude. They are just like actual Lego pieces that are Lego Stream Win. I feel like I gotta build it. And then they have like the little instruction manual. It even says ages 12 plus on it, which is really cute. Look at, isn't that freaking cool? That is it's a Lego kit. Like this is like a full like. This is so cool. I'm sorry. This is really cool. I did not expect that. I get to build the American Cancer Society. That is, I think, one of the coolest things that I've ever been sent from a charity. Maybe not including this chair, because this chair is a St. Jude chair. But that's really cool, man. Shout outs to the American Cancer Society. I am very glad that we were able to raise a lot of money for you all, and I think there was basically like for our talent, everybody, there was a button, there was like a sign up that you could sign up for one of these. I don't know if it's still available. I think it is. I think it's pinned in the Discord. So Masay, I think Masay, you got one of these, but if you didn't, Jamie, you should probably sign up if you want one, because these are really cool. I'm sure that if you posted about it. And then the thing that fell out was every 15 seconds, someone in the United States is diagnosed with cancer. It's really sad. And that is why we do the show. Because we want to change that. And they say, and this is going to make me cry, but this is the message from the American Cancer Society. They say, we came to you because we believe in what you do. Just as you committed to standing behind the people facing cancer, we are committed to standing behind you. Whatever shape you contribute, your contribution takes, we're here to provide support. We can give, yeah. It was very nice. So, big hearts from the American Cancer Society for helping us, because this is really cool. And then inside of it, there's it's like a little pop up, and it says something along the lines of, "You can help change the story for millions of people, and you can create longer lifetimes for people facing cancer." And then, what will your impact on cancer be? And there's little stories in this like really cool little like pop out. I've never seen something like this, like full like pop out. Is this the history of the? Oh, that's really cool. So in 1913, the American Cancer Society was founded. In 1947, Sidney Faber, MD, research guaranteed for the first successful chemotherapy treatment. 1947 was the first successful chemotherapy. That's insanity, man. I didn't think it was that long ago. I thought that was wow. Yeah, no, this is really cool. Thank you very much, American Cancer Society, for sending me this awesome box. I appreciate you very much, and I'm so glad we were able to raise money for your cause. So, yeah, that's it though, man. Thanks, chat, for reminding me about the button or about the box. I definitely am glad that I got to open it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching tonight. We will be live tomorrow. We are back. We won't be live Friday, but we will be live Saturday. We will be live Sunday. But we will be live. Yeah. And then next week we would go to PAX East. I know, Bubba. I know. Do you want to say bye? We are gonna go raid a Community of Champions streamer, Cinderblaze. Cinderblaze is live right now playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. She's actually getting in to one of the coolest parts, the whole thing. But yeah, please do me a favor and go /raid. Please go in and say hi. You don't have to stay, but just go say hey. That would mean a lot to me. Copy what Jay said. Again, she was a Community of Champions streamer. She raised over $420. Okay. Oh, it's also her birthday. So let's go wish her some big birthday messages. I definitely want to do that. But come here, Boba. Do you want to say bye? You want to say bye here? I know. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh. There he is. It's Mr. Cone himself. It's Mr. Cone himself. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's bedtime. Bye-bye. Mr. Cone himself. All right, come here. All right, everybody. Go say hi. Go say hi to go say hi to Cinder for me, all right? Bye-bye.